Get it straight.
I'm gonna try and do another mud shot. Ooh.
Okay. Strafe, you succeed in hitting the creature with a mud shot. You find that it slides clean off.
It's a ground attack, isn't that a ground move?
Ah!
Yep.
Borkild, you're
In
up.
the Pokemon Master Fox. Just kidding.
Wow. There's an implied middle finger coming through that screen.
After I was shit on for Simon and Caleb.
So our options are yacht or the Black Pearl.
Taking the Black Pearl.
Yes.
The Black Pearl.
Yes, your current option. And there is a third boat that runs from time to time, which is a pretty standard little steamboat for the era, but it seems to be out of commission right now.
Black Pearl.
We'll take the Black Pearl. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're all in agreement then. So the tickets for the Black Pearl are 200 apiece.
Oh. Alright. I think I have. I do
Okay.
have that. We won. So I have monies.
Ouch, but okay.
It was that or 1,500 apiece.
Yeah, the luxury boat, we'll do that another time. That'll be our next vacation.
Does everybody have $200 for a ticket?
Yes.
So we'll all be paying full price then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, can we haggle? Wait, never mind.
You could have.
It's so hard to stay in character. Jerry's in no condition to haggle.
It's okay to break character from time to time.
Can Kendra go up to the receptionist and be like, "Hello, I'm on an assignment for Professor Palm."
Oh, hi. Well, that's lovely. A new student. How can I help you?
I didn't know if there were any discounts or anything for the charter.
Under normal circumstances with the steamboat, I could tell you yes, but unfortunately the standard run boat is out right now.
What about your pirate ship?
Pirate ship is an auspicious way to put it. The historical galleon has been making the trip to the Iron Islands since Canaleve was founded.
Where's
Yay. Same question. Are there any since I'm on assignment for Dr. Palm, Professor Palm, are there any discounts for taking the boat?
Sorry, dear, without any writing from the association or covering your fee in part from a voucher by them, I can't really help you.
Fair enough. I will let them know as soon as I return. I'm sure they could pay me back.
reimbursement? Yes.
Great. So 3 tickets for the galleon then, hey?
Yeah. 200 paid.
Okay. It departs in, luckily for you, very shortly. 30 minutes. Feel free to board.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're going to transfer scenes here.
Yep.
Correct.
Let's go straight to
All right. Transfer scenes. All right, I'm going to bring you guys to this map.
This probably would have been a good trip to bring Nickel back.
I'll pop you guys onto the deck here.
So,
Oh, damn.
So you board up a very clearly made safer than average wooden ramp onto a historically maintained ship. This thing looks its age, but it also looks like it's well kept. It's got all of the features from its time being used out in the waters. Some of it has been sort of, again, made safer for tourism, but it is definitely maintained as a historical object, not because it is the pride and joy of their fleet.
Because there's fucking crossbows all over the place.
There are. Those are, at that size, they would be ballistas, actually. You'll you will see.
Yes, ballista. Yep.
Yes, they are essentially crossbows hanging off the sides of the ship at 6 different points.
Fucking crossbows. Anti-dragon crossbows.
Wait, there's more than 6 different points. Look below deck. You can see the arrows poking out.
Indeed.
Oh, Jesus!
You are
This thing's arms in
observant.
the fucking teeth.
You are observant, one.
Jesus Christ.
There are 12 ballistas on the front of
The Iron Island.
What was this thing's purpose?
That is for you to investigate. It's called lore.
Out Valerian in the last Game of Thrones season. Jesus.
Yes.
It's called in-game lore, you son of a bitch. Figure it out.
He's just upset. His reference. I get that all the time.
I'm going to change the music to something. Let's see here. Let's do
That's
this.
what I thought too. So I said anti-dragon.
So
They call those scorpion ballistas in that one?
I don't know what they're calling that. I can't remember. But they are, yes, there are very obvious and very much loaded ballistas on the top deck where you guys currently are.
You're gonna stare at one with tear-stained cheeks.
The triggers for these are locked up so that only crew members can actually fire them. But they are actively loaded.
It's probably a good thing we brought this instead of the yacht. In case we're attacked, we can just shoot these fuckers.
Does anybody want to do any investigating, talking to crew, or what have you before we set sail?
Can Yuri float his way up to the crow's nest?
Sure.
You poop. I was gonna do the same, but I'll let you take the honors.
I mean, you still can if you want to go up there with them. But...
I want to race him up to the top. No.
Well, he can float. You have to climb, so it's not a very fair competition.
Dazzle, come be my snuggle buddy up in the nest.
All right.
Dazzle, you're gonna get up in
If
the bird
something's
nest.
wrong, since Jerry can't talk right now, we just hear him go, "Eh."
No, he'll just jump without going back into smoke form. He'll just land with a thud.
You guys, anybody else want to do anything? As he heads up, he smokes himself up to the crow's nest, Tazzle with a look of mild disappointment on his face. The birds are having a field day flying around on deck, looking for different perches.
They're like, where can we build a nest?
Just way off in the end here.
Gonna build a nest. Gonna build a nest.
Yeah, when are they gonna do that? When are they gonna do that?
No All right, no other comments. You will hear a loud tinging of a bell, and the ship will be let loose from the anchor and ropes holding it to the port as it starts to begin to drift out to the ocean.
Yes, where are we allowed to go? Yeah.
Are you asking me? Or are you asking me? Remember?
Yeah, that's one of the people.
All right. Well, this boat has a crew of about 10 people right now. They ask the nearest member, and he basically answers to you to just try to stay on the top deck if you can help it, unless the weather gets real bad. It's pretty busy below deck.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I will approach the same person and be like, hello, I am an assistant to Professor Palm in their research. They told me to come out this way, and that this boat may or may not be making a stop or passing over about halfway off the shelf, I guess, where it drops off, the drop-off point.
We certainly will be passing over the drop-off, correct?
Do you think that this boat goes slow enough that I could potentially, throw a Pokemon in the water and see if he comes back up with another Pokemon?
That depends on a lot of things, I guess. We could make the boat go slow enough, but you'll have to talk to Captain about that. And I guess, really, if all the passengers on board are okay with that, then certainly won't bother the crew any. Just gonna get the sign off.
Okie dokie. Where is the captain at the moment? He's steering.
I'd imagine if you were looking for attention, he would probably kind of be looking off the back of the boat over here.
Okie dokie. I will head that way. Thank you.
It's a very the man looks like he has seen this trip many times. Obviously, he's been doing this for a while. It looks like the kind of guy who does this day in and day out. He's just kind of hanging off the back rail, smoking an unbelievably thick cigar, and just staring at Canalave as it begins to shrink.
Hello there, sir.
Hi.
I've been told you're the captain of this ship.
Hi.
I work with Professor Palm. Are you familiar with them at all?
No.
Well, lovely. Anyway, we're doing a bit of research on certain things pertaining to these waters. One of which is around the drop-off, the shelf.
Hi.
I was wondering if it's possible at all for us to, I wouldn't say stop, although I would appreciate the stop, but slow down slightly at that section, so that way I can do a slight bit of research really quickly, and then go. If not, I completely understand.
You asking for a favor?
Sure.
In return?
What are you asking for in return?
That's what I'm asking you, lass. In return for what?
What do you need?
Funds? Always?
Funds? Is that what you said?
Aye.
Okay.
Wants to be paid.
Crew ain't free. Paid by the
Understandable.
journey. Not by the hour.
Is there anything else that you need besides funds?
Money makes the world go round, lass.
Fair enough.
It's unfortunately true.
What are you asking for?
How long you want to stop?
Say you give me a half hour.
Aye, half hour. That's just a wee break. Can do that for free.
I'm not asking forever. I know. I just wanted to check it out. Stop for a little bit. Don't want to halt your whole place on the way there.
I can give you a half hour.
Okay, perfect.
It's a 4-hour sail. You'll be out in a half hour. It's now your job to let the rest of the crew and passengers know that we'll be delayed.
Yeah, I can do that.
Fine. I'll ring the bell when we're there.
Okay.
It is worth noting that the captain has not once looked away from the town, nor stop smoking to make eye contact with you.
What's your name, by the way?
Who's asking?
Just curious.
Bill.
Oh. Thank you a lot, Captain Bill. Nice talking to you.
Aye, just call me Bill.
Okay.
What is this? What is this?
Everyone's thinking
What is...
of it. I'm saying it. Bootstrap Bill Turner. Is that you?
Bill Turner!
Tazzle's nose just slightly.
Bootstrap finally gets the ship.
I
Well,
guess
that's
I will. I guess I will go over to the bell, ring it, and then make the announcement that we will have a slight delay when we reach the drop-off point.
All right
Sounds
then.
Great.
You get a mixture of people that don't really care. A lot of the crew is kind of indifferent. They're like, whatever. The other 3 or 4 passengers who are taking this trip with you seem kind of like, okay. Save for one, who is all the way on the edge of the ship, nearly hanging off the prow, who looks very annoyed with you.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Kendra wouldn't care anyway.
As Kendra finishes her announcement, Tazzle, what are you doing on this boat?
I'm also gonna like explore as much as possible, but if we get to stay at the top of the ship,
It's recommended.
oh, that's right, because it's just busy down there. I'll do a slow peek around. Not really stealth, but try to stay out of people's way, but
Sure, just
downstairs.
walking carefully.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going downstairs. Okay. As you get down the stairs, you can tell that these are a bit creaky, just not very well supported. They're just boards with nothing underneath them, so each one kind of gives way to your weight as you step on it a little bit. As you get down on the lower deck, the headroom is rather cramped, even for someone who's not particularly tall. There's probably only like 5.5 feet of headroom down here. It's very tight. There's a lot of storage, various crates of things to be transported or to and from, or just to be storing whatever need be if this vessel was being used for various shipping as a multi-purpose thing to help it make enough funds to stay afloat. You can tell that they have a couple different business ventures going on besides just the transport of passengers down here. There's different people who do not look like rather sea-ready folks sorting merchandise and checking off charts and things of that nature. There's 2 or 3 what look to be actual sailors down here, sort of checking up on items that are sticking out the side of the ship at various points, making sure they're very well secured and not shifting around, and otherwise just checking ropage and other necessary tasks as a vessel this large is underway.
Alrighty. Can I make? So is there? Do I see any like containers or anything?
Oh, there's oodles of shipping stuff down here. Just wooden crates line the entire sides of this ship, save for the points that are broken to allow for a poke through the hull by a weapon-like structure.
Right. Do I see any curious or familiar boxes?
Familiar, you can make a history for me. Curious, you can make a perception. Let's see what you get. 12. Yeah, nothing super familiar to you. No symbols you really recognize. There's a couple different company logos on these various boxes. The only one you even remotely recognize looks to be the standard Pokemart symbol.
Should I try my perception, or is it one and done?
You could look for a curiosity. Yeah, but nothing as familiar as anything curious. Okay. The most curious of all these crates is one that is painted a very light bluish green with a large anchor on the front of it. And it appears to be wet.
Huh. Wet bluish green container with an anchor on it. Alright, I guess I'll just keep that in mind. Note that
Fair enough.
down for now. I don't want to go ask everybody yet.
Alright, fair enough. Anything else you're doing before we check on Jared?
Oh no, we can go to Jerry. Just kind of seeing what they might be shipping that could be something else. That's me for now.
Understandable. Worth noting that not every individual in the world is nefarious. Jerry, you're up in the crow's nest. Doing anything in particular, or just hanging out?
Can I do a perception check and just sort of look out towards anything on the horizon?
Sure enough. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Okay. As far as you can tell, this is a fairly long sail. It's mostly just ocean, for as far as you can see. If you turn all the way back around, you can still see Canalave as it's shrinking off. But the other way is just open water. To your right, so it would be to the east, you can tell that there is the whole coastline of the Hiswina region. Very clearly in sight. And even from as far away as you are, you can almost make out the bump of Mount Coronet.
Okay, can I roll a perception check on the ship?
Okay. Looking for anything in particular? Just gonna look at their ship?
Resources that are just hanging around, like rope, extra wood, any of that stuff.
It's a ship. All resources are useful.
Yeah.
There's an extra nothing.
Yeah, so everything on this ship is pretty well secured. There's nothing just lying around. You do get the intuition that were stuff to be left in a state of disrepair, there would be some ass chewing to be had. So anything that is useful is used at the moment. Anything that would be loose would not be kept on the top deck. All of the ropes are tied to something. There's no spare planks just lying on the deck. It's a very well kept and orderly top head. The only thing that is loose per se are the bolts that are currently loaded into the ballistas, as they are not secured by anything but their own gravity and the channel of the ballista.
Well, honey's antiseptic, correct?
Correct, yes.
Antiseptic, what?
Honey?
Oh, for the most part, yeah.
Well, I've got some left over from feeding Halithian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking for what else I have. Okay. Jerry's going to shatter one of his carved bears with the back of his axe. So he's got essentially a needle.
Oh.
And he's
Okay.
going to dip it in the honey and start to tattoo on his arm with stick and poke.
With honey?
It's purple honey.
Can call your dog. Riker!
With honey. Well, okay. I need one of two things. I need a survival check,
Okay.
or I need you to do a. Let's see. You do a survival check. What else could this be? What? Basically, I'm testing your artistic skills.
Could also be.
Sorry, did you say my artistic or autistic?
Both, but artistic primarily. Let's
Sleight
see.
of hand? No, sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand could be okay, but I like survival is 13. Okay. So this,
too.
whatever that could be performance. Yeah. Whatever dye is turning this honey the color that it is not like strong ink. So the effect that it's having as you drive it into your skin is not quite as potent, you would say, as a tattoo. What you're succeeding in doing is causing sticky wound channels within a wooden splinter, essentially. A vague outline of light purple, sort of like a bruise appearing, will appear in the shape that you're poking.
Okay.
What shape is that?
I'm lightly tattooing 2 names onto my arm. Actually,
Okay.
3 names.
Okay.
Lucy, Connor, and Jenna.
Okay. You will find these names to be very, very faint, a little bit overshadowed by the disgusting purple sticky haze all over your arm at the moment, and the obvious blood from being stabbed 1,000 times with a not so needle, as well as bruising for that matter. But it is making an impression. It's almost like the level of dye that you get from it is almost like what it looks like when you rub a permanent marker off a few times. That's about what's left under your skin.
That works. Alright, that was my turn. I'm happy.
Okay. So you have a pseudo tattoo, though your arm is going to be quite sticky at the moment and not so happy with you. Sensitive, we'll say. Back to Kendra, I suppose, then, at the top of the turn order. You guys have been underway for a little while. Do we fast forward to hitting the reef, or...
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Any objections to fast forwarding the next hour and a half of travel till we hit the reef?
Jerry's gonna take a nap during that time, if that's appropriate.
That is perfectly fine. You will curl up in a ball in the crow's nest and be out of sight, out of mind, essentially.
Alrighty.
Okay. So we get to sailing for a little while in broad daylight. It's worth noting that you have to actively work to find shade when you're not conditioned to being like this, because you are just out in the sun constantly, and it is exhausting if you do not get into the shade.
Can I pull the shadow trick and just sort of hide in the shadows?
That you can do.
Okay. I'm not getting skin cancer today.
But it can be very exhausting to be out in the sun all day. You succeed in falling asleep in the shadow. Kendra and Tazzle, after waiting a while and just kind of observing the waves, you'll see various creatures, various water types surface every once in a while. You see a pink heart-shaped fish curiously check on the boat at one point. A long, blue, snake-like creature poke its head out of the water.
Eridos?
A school of fish. No, it was much too gentle to be a Gyarados. A school of fish of various species, which seem to be getting along in harmony, swims just under the water next to the boat before disappearing deeper. And before you know it, you hear the loud tinging of a bell. And you can see the crew begin to slow the sails. Though they do not fully anchor, they put the sails all the way up, which causes you to basically stop. The ship is moving only as fast as the current underneath of it carries it. It is not actively being driven forward. And you hear Bill, Kendra, go, "Boss, half hour."
You got it, Bill. I'll be on a rush. And at that, I'm going to pull out an old friend whom we've not seen for a while.
Marshall Mathers the man.
Oh my god, is that what that's
It's
from?
not a Christmas episode without Marshall.
It would not be.
So I'm going to show a picture of the Corsola to Marshall, and I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, we're on a reef right now. It should be generally safe. I need you to find me a couple of these guys."
Oh.
And some bleached versions which may look different from this.
Huh. Oh.
Can you do that?
Huh.
It's in the water.
He looks at it for a minute, and there is what you perceive. You can't actually perceive any thoughts going on behind these eyes, but he shakes his head. He's like, yeah, and he just dives off the boat.
Okay.
So Marshall disappears into the water. You're not entirely sure if he actually understood what you asked him to do, but he seemed confident.
Okay. I need to roll anything as Marshall to find these critters.
Yeah, have Marshall roll perception.
I'll throw Strafe out in the water too.
The crab. You can tell that Strafe's claw has not fully grown back yet. It's still a little bit smaller than it should be, but it is now present again.
Thank God. You're not fighting right now, Strafe. Don't worry about it.
And he pops out into the water. He's like, kind of sniffs a little bit. And he just heads down into the water as well. It's worth noting that you guys are moving at about the rate that would cause Strafe to look like he was like very slowly drifting. So, Marshall will pop back up out of the water. He's holding a little pink rock.
Is the rock living?
Would you like to check?
I will take the rock.
You
it's
grab it. You grab it from his slimy hands, and as you feel around on it, it's not even coral. It's literally a rock.
I will keep it. But I'll be like, this is not it, but good try.
It's just a bumpy pink rock. He looks at you, he goes, "Ugh." He gives you a salute, and he heads back down.
I'll be like, I'll whistle and be like, "Hey, buddy, Marshall," and I'll give him the food.
As his head just pops up out of the window, you gave him some food?
I will give him the Corsola food, and I'll be like, go into like the center of the reef, where there's a lot of pink things. Throw this, and see if anything moves.
Okay.
Okay.
So he will head under the water. Is that all you're gonna say to him?
Yeah.
Okay. So he will head under the water. You can kind of see him. You can see him at least for a while. He gets pretty hard to track, but Kendra, if you focus on him, would you like to try and perceive what he's doing?
I can do that.
He's still a discernible shape. He's just very
Perception.
obfuscated. Yeah. Okay. You kind of lose track of him in the murk / the depths of the water. Marshall returns a few moments later without the bag. He's like,
Did you open the bag?
oh.
I knew it.
This is what you got for last Christmas, right?
Yeah.
What a return and what a fail. So great. Yeah,
He kind of puts like one finger up to his forehead. He's like, and he points at you. It's like this, like, that's why you're the thinker. And he goes back down.
I love him so much. In his derpy self.
Just look at his face.
I love him.
Oh, Chloe, it's crazy, huh?
As he stays down for quite a while this time. What are the other two up to? So, Jerry, you're awoken by the boat slowing down very quickly.
General perception on the water?
Sure. Why
I'm
not?
realizing perceiving is really the only thing I can do.
Indeed.
It's a good time to look for stuff because I've been waiting years, at least a year for this.
For the actual ocean.
Yeah.
On the road again.
Now we're in the deep ocean.
So you see the water is obviously quite deep where you are. And you can tell that it gets very deep up ahead. Like it goes from where you can kind of see things, like maybe 40, 50 feet down, to just utter blackness. But nothing particular stands out to you as it's too difficult to peer deep into the water with the waves and various tidal movements.
And the boat has slowed to a swimming pace at least.
Yes, I would say that a experienced swimmer could swim next to this boat if they could overcome the choppy wave.
So if Jerry were to jump in, this would not be a good idea.
Is Jerry an experienced swimmer?
No, Jerry's not.
No,
That would be your
experienced floater.
that would be your answer. Speaking of which, actually, because this is the first time the three of you have ever been on the open ocean, and none of you have an oceanic background, I would like a Constitution saving throw from all three of you.
Oh yes, the vomiting.
God
Well,
dang, I got
sounds
great
about right.
constitution.
I don't.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't fucking matter.
So Tazzle and Kendra down on the deck, you can both feel Tazzle. It happens to Tazzle first, where you can feel your stomach start to turn. You're like, oh, and you get over to the section, like your head is. You're like, all of a sudden your head is just very light, and you can feel your stomach coming up your throat. You're like, oh no. Kendra, the sight of this happening to Tazzle evokes the same reaction in you,
Forgot my.
Oh Jesus.
and you're both kind of like over the rails, just like, oh god. Surprisingly, Jerry's okay.
Well, he
Fine, Jeremy,
floats.
next time, Kendra.
Surprisingly, Jerry is okay up in the crow's nest of all places. He's okay. The choppiest place on the whole boat, he's fine.
Yeah.
But you two are struggling a little bit. There's going to be a little bit of loss of stomach contents here.
It's not terrible, but just a smidgen.
Ugh. It's like one good let it out, and then you're like, okay. Oh. Right as you're, for lack of a better term, letting it out, Marshall returns to the surface, and he accidentally surfaces in a very inopportune moment. He's like, oh. He looks traumatized.
Oh no.
As he immediately gets back under and washes his head off and surfaces a little bit to the left, and he's like,
Sorry, buddy. Your mom's not used to this kind of ocean life.
Yeah.
Kendra, can you roll me a d20? Oh, beautiful. He will return with something tragic looking. As he holds up out of the water, the saddest looking little creature with translucent tendrils coming out of its back.
What is that?
I'll be like, bring it here, bring it.
He will carry it by what is corporeal. You can tell only the main body is actually like fully corporeal. And he'll haul it up onto the deck for you. Still sick to your stomach, you almost fall to turn over and look at it. And it just kind of lets out this deep, just...
What's so sad? I'm gonna catch it.
You would. Merry Christmas. Catch a
Pokeball! Poke it. Nice!
You got Pokeballs left?
Go with the Pokeball.
Kendra, what you find... Oh, what'd you roll here? 25, okay. So...
With the Pokeball, poke it with the Pokeball.
I didn't even... I don't have the ability to tell you if that catches it or not right now. I don't have it all rolled up yet.
Well, then, before you figure that out, I'm gonna roll a 20 for my scientisty thingamajiggy.
Okay, so you're checking on its statistics, huh?
Correct.
Okay. God damn it, I can't find its stats. I need to know its stats so I can actually give it stats. What the fuck? Motherfucker! Why is this so hard? What'd you roll? Because I'm not actually on the screen right now.
18! 20.
An 18.
So
Okay.
for the catch, it's 18 plus 7, so 25. And then for the scientisty thingamajiggy for stats, also an 18.
Okay. So, oh Jesus, that's what its stats are? Really? Oh my god. Well, alright then. So you discern this to be a not very old creature. Experienced, but not extraordinarily. It's strong, as far as you can tell, or it was, before it was essentially bleached. It looks very defeated, but still strong enough to defend something if it cared enough to. Though it obviously would not care to defend much at this point. You peg it to be about a level 4. As it gives that deep, just... it kind of just looks up at you like, entirely uncaring about whether or not you're going to catch it or not. And you throw a Pokeball at this thing, and its depressive nature. And a 25 you got is actually enough to catch it. Which is... You're going to have to choose what to do with it, though.
I'm gonna send it back to safety.
Well, that...
Safety. Whether I fucking actually keep it or not, TBD.
Okay. And with one last sigh of depression, it just kind of disappears through your Pokeball. And Marshall climbs back up onto the ship like, aha!
Or give him a high five, being like, that's my fucking boy right there.
Kendra, can you make a perception check on Marshall?
Jesus.
Okay.
Gosh.
He seems happy. He's like, I
Don't worry.
did it. I did it. He knows he still did not come back with the bag.
The crew. We're taking over the ship.
Seagull's gonna come.
Yes! We're doing it. Alright. We're gonna pack this one in the middle. So best would be 7.
Yeah, sure. At this, by the way, since you're not actually part of this combat, Jerry, are you going to do anything while this is happening?
Feel free
Nope,
to
I'm
jump
still
in.
just watching.
All right, you are pleased to be watching. Fantastic. Then. So I need a damage for you, Tinder, on 17.
Oh, here we go. Here, I knew I had it somewhere.
Okay, and on who did you pack? You?
They got it.
Okay. Soul, you're up. Soul.
Got it. Fucking working on it, goddammit. First 4.
First 4 into you. So sure be. Okay, attack. Followed by what?
A peck.
Into hoops. The middleman, I was supposed. Damn, Soul, unsuccessful. Scheisse. 5 Wingles remain. 5 hits coming at you.
Oh, hold
No
on.
success. No successful hits.
Oh, thank the gods, the old and the new.
What are you saying? Hold on.
Look again to see, since there's less of them and a couple of them are weak,
Okay.
to see perception-wise if she can see the lead Wingle.
Okay. Willis. Yeah, I'll astonish this one. So let's try. Where are my 4?
The one. Go ahead.
It's 2. It's gonna be 4. 4. Caleb is a lot of moving numbers that don't work.
That is not enough.
Oh,
The Wingles are back up.
Fuck.
1 on each for you. 1 on
Live.
each.
Live,
Oh
soul.
my god.
All right. That actually kills both of you.
My god, exactly.
So, the question being, do you throw out anything else, or do you let the remaining 2 Wingles flee?
Let them flee.
Fuck these
Actually,
bitches!
Nope.
You ain't getting
Tazzle-
on it now, motherfucker.
Tazzle, are you maintaining combat?
Should I throw out Meat Beep and he can sprint and jump off the boat and latch onto both of them, 1 head each? No, I'm kidding.
Melee attacks are not going to work in this instance.
Like to rage!
I would like to rage about it. You can rage about it.
Pulling out the sniper.
Oh, Borgil. You're going to deploy Borgil?
Where were you, you cocksucker?
More killed! Let's
Never.
get him!
Oh,
I love half of Tazzle's team is dead. You're like, you cocksucker!
That's my initiative roll for.
That's initiative. Okay. Is Borgil participating? I'll take an initiative from you.
I am participating as Borghild just has ranged.
It's just
He is
pure
our
sniper.
dude.
Andrew, you're tapping out of this fight.
Hold on, let me look.
Just finish them off. Straight's gonna attempt to taunt these fucks. Fucking birds. He's been around plenty of birds in his time.
Oh, Hunter, by the way, I got a picture to send to you. I can probably send it now. I made a Borghild Pokemon cookie today. I'm very proud of it.
Oh my god.
You made a Borgil sprite?
What?
Did you make a Borgil sprite, or is this just what you've been doing while you've been quiet over there?
We made Christmas cookies today,
Yay.
so he made a Silver and a Squirtle.
Love it. Love it.
I sent it to the chat.
Let's take a look. Love it.
Thank you, sir.
You get a Primero thumbs up from me.
Nice, Marshall.
Okay.
Marshall's back.
Nice, dude.
Marshall never died. Tinder got wrecked.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming Caleb was supposed to be strafe. Is that right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Whoops, I forgot to switch that.
All right, where are they going to land in this new turn order? Last.
I think I rolled the die 20 to 13 again.
And then bam. All right, Marshall. Marshall, your little friend just got wrecked, and these Wingles are still angrily circling above.
You got a mud shot?
Oh.
A mud shot. He just produces. He produces from the dust on the deck this insignificant glob of mud. He's like, it'll do.
It'll do. You killed my birdie brother.
Yeah. What a dick. Fuck these seagulls. Seagulls gonna come.
Gonna roll it?
In the coconut.
I'm working on it, goddammit.
I'm assuming this one.
This would have been a perfect time to play that song, by the way.
Yeah. So you succeed in missing him with a chunk of mud. Bargild, you're up.
All right, Morkild is going to. Fuck, these are flying types, aren't they?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, yeah, Morkild's just gonna hit him with a razor leaf. So.
Or water ice tips.
Right, flying weak to plant, isn't it?
Flying's weak.
Are you going to attempt a razor leaf? Let's see the d20 plus whatever the hell.
And the water portion is weak to grass.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm good. Yeah, razor leaf works. Sorry about that. Yep. You may have a moment. Oh, fuck! I missed.
That's enough.
Oh, solid. All right.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of AC. Good 12 is their
But-
exact.
Oh shit.
Oh my
How much
god,
damage
those
damage?
cookies are phenomenal.
Thank you, sir.
I like it. I'm glad you found your favorite board kill to make, though. That's pretty awesome.
I appreciate that.
All right, that is 9 points of grass damage. I'm assuming to the closest Wingle.
Note to the weaker Wimble.
To this one? Okay. To 9 points is going to be this much. Bam. And strafe.
Strafe's gonna. It's gonna shoot. Can you split bubble attacks? Or are they all just one
Yeah.
shot? The one person.
I don't think so, yeah. I think they're intended to be 3 against 1.
3 successful. Okay. So I'm gonna roll my bubble attack on this guy. Oh, nice. Holy fuck!
Oh,
What was
damn!
that earlier?
It was almost
Ouch.
320, dude. Dude,
Ouch.
not even
This
that was
one is
almost
gonna hurt big time,
320.
bitch.
If the first 2 murder one of the Wingles, then we can switch target.
Jesus Christ!
That's for each Pokemon that went down.
Oh wait. Can one of them landed on the deck? Like the corpse?
The
Um,
corpse.
We'll roll for it, depending on how this damage plays out.
+2. So let me just. I'm just.
I turned the bones to needles.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm resourceful. I can sew and make tattoos with them.
Oh, and 2 of them are crits. So I'm gonna roll 1 regular, and the other ones are gonna be another die on top of that. So it's gonna be 10.
Which,
Because the 14 hit, right? Yeah, 14.
yeah, you hit all 3. So you rolled that correctly. You got a 17, and then okay, is that correct? You're happy with that damage? And who did you send that into?
That was the guy on the left.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's water damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
A total
So
of
it's-
22 water damage.
Yeah. So we 11. Right?
Yep, so you're going to do 11 water damage to this one.
Still pretty good for water on water.
Alright. The Wingles are up. We've got 2 Wingles remaining. Damn. Alright, so we've got whack and whack. And we got whack. Okay. Borghild, you're going to take 2 points of flying damage, so you take 4 damage.
Yep.
Strafe, you're going to take 6 points of flying damage. Worth noting, they have moved into melee to do this damage to you. So, Strafe, after you take the 6 points, we're going to move over to Marshall.
Oh, they're in melee? Oh. That's where they should be. Get him, Strafe.
I'm gonna try and do another mud shot. Oof.
Okay. Strafe, you succeed in hitting the creature with a mud shot. You find that it slides clean off.
It's a ground attack, isn't that a ground move?
Fuck!
Yep.
Borghild, you're
In
up.
the Pokemon Master Fox. Just kidding.
Wow. There's an implied middle finger coming through that screen.
After I was
Borghild,
shit on
what's
for
up to hit?
Simon and Caleb.
What was that damage?
That was
I
a
mean-
12 to hit for Razor Leaf with 4 damage to
Okay,
the
4
nearest.
4 points of grass. Love that. Strafe, you're up.
Grapple! Grapple him!
He's gonna fucking vice grip this bitch. He hasn't been able to vice grip anything in 10,000 years, and he's gonna do it right.
Grab a hoe.
That's 3. Let me switch all my stuff around.
Aladdin.
So many
Thanks.
buttons.
Okay, that's a hit.
6 plus 3. Oops. Where are you going? Nowhere.
That's a hit, and that is going to pinch this particular Wingle into unconsciousness. So this Wingle will fall on the deck, as it was in melee when it was defeated. One
Yes.
final Wingle.
Strafe is still holding. He wants to throw him at this guy.
The final Wingle is not successful in hitting Borghild. Marshall, you're up.
I know, fucking water blast the cunt. Fucking cocksucker.
Water Blastica.
Your water resistant against this? Fire hose to the face.
Marshall succeeds in making a muddy wet spot on the deck to the bereavement of, to the irritation of every worker around him. Borghild, you're up.
I'm just gonna do a repeat. Funk.
Punch him in the face.
Oh, I missed.
Punch him in the face.
A failure. Strafe, you're up.
I was gonna say the AC's higher.
Bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna bubble the fuck out of this bitch. Where the hell's my
Bubble
fucking
them up.
things here? Oh, that's not it. Is that good? Yeah, that's right.
Just,
They all
you're just gonna bubble him.
You landed 1 bubble, Strafe. For how much damage?
You can bubble, but just
If this Wingle survives another turn, he's so mad at all of you.
Wow. That's
4. Just enough. So combat will come to an end, with the last Wingle falling into the water. We return to a sense of normalcy.
and XP must be dispersed.
Yeah. Great. Let's see.
He's so happy.
Who participated in this fight? Let's see here. On Trevor's side. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Rachel? Fletch.
Jesus.
Why do you want to kill me?
It's funny because if Tinder had died, he would have leveled up.
I know, what the fuck? He was doing so good. For his pecs were hitting.
So close, and yet so far. And then you also got. This has always happened to Tassel, where before we even get to where we're going, half his team is fucking dead.
I know, what the fuck?
What was the other one? It's your Phantom payload. Okay. That's gonna bring you up to 4. And then on Kennedy's team, where is your Fletch? Soul. Damn, Soul.
I killed 2 people. I hope I would fucking kill the fucker.
And then
Tinder took at least 1, right?
Rabby was part of the fight. Where's the Strafe, bam, bam. And then we're gonna give Marshall. Boy, Marshall has not been used in a fight since he leveled up. That's so funny.
My boy.
Like, I just tried to participate. That's all I wanted.
And then we got ourselves a Borghiel the Snover. Alright, XP distributed.
Out of character, how close is Soul to leveling up?
$75%.
Oh, damn. Nice. That was a good chunk of XP. As soon as the fight is over, Marshall's gonna go down here and just lay in the puddle of water he made.
Puddle of muddy water.
Just absorbing the puddle that he made. He's like, I got it.
So-
I got it.
No.
They're gonna be so pissed off at you. There's just a guy with a mop just standing across the way, and he just has his mouth agape, just like, just tosses the mop down and goes downstairs.
It's the fucking Clefairy all over me. Lizzie all over me.
You're very good at making the janitors upset.
He just absorbing the water.
So Jared, do you want to do anything else as you weren't part of that fight before I fast forward us to the Iron Islands?
Nope. Get us to land. I want to look at rocks.
After a little bit more travel, let's transition over to the Iron Islands. First of all, I'm going to change the music before we get there. Let me give you the theme of today's music. Here we go. All right, now over to the Iron Islands.
Ooh. I see rocks.
I see how boat.
Oh, I remember this from my childhood.
I don't remember this at all. I never played this.
I remember this vividly.
I skipped Pokemon from 2002 all the way to fucking.
Because there was little Easter eggs in these rocks. There were little hidey holes that you could make your hideouts in.
Make your hideouts? You could make hideouts like a little criminal?
Yeah, that had a whole base system back then.
Oh, back
Oh, that's-
then!
It was only in this game. And you can put like because you could win a bunch of like Pokedolls back because the like Pokedolls were super rare in this game. And you could display them in your hideouts and like expand your hideouts and shit with materials and yeah.
Oh, that's kind of a cool mechanic.
That's actually
That.
pretty freaking awesome.
That was a dope mechanic, which they didn't do justice in the remakes. Unfortunately.
I like this soundtrack.
Welcome.
Now that we're here, though, Jerry's gonna roll perception on any of the surrounding rocks, looking for movement.
So be it. Go for it, Jared. Jared, nothing appears to be obviously moving, but there are a lot of rocks.
Jared's gonna rub his eyes and do it again. I give up.
So I have I have to tell you that trying the same check twice makes the second check much harder, and you did not roll much better. So here we are. Nothing is still moving.
Can Jerry roll a religious check to pray to God for something to move?
I'll look.
Actually, actually, yes. The answer is actually yes. But
Is there a
This
religion
place
thing
is
in it?
fucking
there
cursed,
is a
bro.
there is a religion stat, I think.
Yes, there is.
Interesting.
I think it's based on your intellect. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Actually, can I say? Yeah, I'm gonna pray real quick. Actually, hang on.
Pray to
Pray to
Father God.
Pray to Arceus that there's a fucking Geodude somewhere.
Yeah!
I know.
How do I have to answer that one?
God damn it. Jerry has just become the embodiment of, first of all, through the power of God, all things are possible. So write that down.
+1. Oh god.
Oh,
You see Arceus again?
through the power of God, all things are possible.
Oh god.
Jared's gonna become a paladin.
You know what? You know what, Jerry?
Gonna need a ways to go.
Roll me a d6.
With the flat d6.
Flat d6.
You
Oh,
pray to
no.
God.
No shot. Okay.
Fuck
I know it.
it.
I know I don't have that creature. This is a new one. Something, you do manage to spot something moving as you pray to God to give you the ability to see something moving. And suddenly out of the corner of your vision, you spot a rock that isn't quite so still as it ought to be.
All right. I'm gonna roll an investigation on said rock.
What you... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wait, were you just gonna give it to me?
I was just gonna give it to you. It's not that far away from you.
All right, cool.
It's this one literally right
Yeah, so it's literally on the edge of the water here, and you can see it was trying to be hidden, but then it just like shuffled a little bit, and you see one side of it kind of pop up, and it almost appears to smack the other side of it in the chop.
there. Oh my god.
Ah, cool!
What is that?
That's a neat one.
That's a new Pokemon from Gen 8, right?
Gen 7.
Seven?
It is in the book. I've seen it, but I never really looked at it.
That's what?
It's two mahi traffic cones.
The barnacles.
Oh.
They're brinkles, right? Something like that.
That's
Brr.
pretty fucking cool. That's a Jerry type Pokemon right there.
A lot like a Doduo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Except unlike a Doduo, it's two distinct entities.
Can Jerry roll a history check?
You would not.
I figured I would.
You can try. It's not likely that you'll know what this is, but you can certainly try.
Roll it in this one.
Nope.
Jerry, you don't know what this thing is called, but you feel like in your travels through different piers and port towns, you may have seen one before?
Do I have any recollection of how powerful this little guy is?
You recall it being treated as more of a pest.
Doesn't mean they can't be badass.
No, that's true. Oh, Jesus fuck. Alright, well, fuck it. Yeah, oh, wait. Hang on. Wait.
It had like little. It's like.
Oh, I was looking at the other one. I was like, no, level 8? Are you shitting? Oh, sorry, I'm doing distractedness. Beautifully so. Jerry's gonna send Asmodeus out to collaborate.
All right, so deploy Asmodeus and note that it will acknowledge that you are hostile immediately and be ready for combat.
Yep.
An initiative roll will ensue. And you, sir, will be going first.
Thank you.
He's going to be so embarrassed if you lose.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be rough.
All right, here we go. Go ahead.
Jumping into it with a stomping tantrum. Using my shot. Okay, I get that.
Give it a shot.
Womp.
Boom. Miss.
Oh shit.
It is able to avoid your stomping tantrum. Understanding that it is currently in combat with you and ready to defend itself vehemently, you can see it brings those stone-like claws down on its rocky shell and proceeds to crack some chips off of it. Your turn.
Try again, I suppose. God damn it.
All right, once again, your stomping tantrum is unsuccessful. This creature on its turn is going to go for a water gun. Which I need to pick up my advanced roller for. It's going to look like... Yep.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, fun fact about that. This creature is in Shell Smash at the moment, which means that its water gun is going to look like this. That is 12 water damage, Asmodeus.
All right.
So, 24 water damage, sir. Because you are half ground type.
Yep.
Your turn.
Stomping tantrum again.
Asmodeus just gets the paint blasted off him. As Asmodeus' attack would deal damage, you can see this creature retreat inside of the rock and weather the damage. Its turn.
Don't look at me.
Help me! You
Boy, it's turn.
that fight.
Yep, it's its turn now, and it's going to go for another water gun.
You're fucked. Hunter, really quick, roll its nature. Roll its nature.
Why did you do a check?
No, Hunter, I'm asking because if you look up this thing, roll its nature really quickly. Because this could be very bad.
11.
No, not. I meant like it's
Oh, you meant ability. Oh, you meant
Yeah.
oh.
Why would you say that?
Oh.
Because it's Kennedy.
You lucky cunt.
You got so
I wasn't gonna
lucky.
until you said something.
You got so lucky. Kennedy's right. Asmodeus could have just died. Asmodeus, you're going to take 36 water damage.
Well, alright, he's down for the count for a little bit.
Send another one out.
He has an ability. Pinnacle has an ability. Are you done fighting it?
Yeah, well, I'm
Are you
gonna go
giving up,
talk.
or are you going to deploy another Pokemon?
Send another one. Get it.
Yeah, well, actually, no, I don't know what else is here.
Well, seeing as it has the other ability, Pinnacle has the ability called Sniper, where if it gets a critical damage, like a critical hit, like the nat 20, instead of doubling it, it's triple. So,
Fuck yeah, get that thing, dude.
It didn't roll that, though. It rolled Tough Claws, which means that it gets stab on melee moves regardless of its type.
Gotcha. Wow. Yeah.
This thing just annihilated Asmodeus.
He didn't put a fucking lick of damage on this thing.
nope.
God damn.
You can fucking annihilate it. I'm so sorry.
Your strongest Pokemon just got raffle stomped.
He really
You know what the best part is? Is you know what? This isn't even spoilers because you know how much damage rolls he was doing. It's not even a level 5.
No, this is a baby.
Your level 7 boy just got cocked.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
And that is a great example as to why I said don't massive level one Pokemon. Make
Yeah,
it so your team
That's why I'm not
even.
using a fuckload of my other guys.
Doesn't happen because now you have nobody.
That's why I'm leveling the people I have. I'm getting Tinder up to be a fire. I want to get Krabby up a bit. Caleb as my ghost.
I need to level him up because he's part of a key plan. But yeah, that didn't go well.
That went roughly for you, but I apologize.
No, that was good.
Who else you got? Send out another one and try to get you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit him with a little bit of board killed now, I suppose.
If Amadeus died, your Christmas wish would have.
So Kendra and Tazzle, Kendra and Tazzle, you guys will see as Jerry spots something and he runs over to it. He's immediately interested. You see Asmodeus deploy. Asmodeus will stomp on the ground 2 or 3 times, and just this jet of water comes out of both of this thing's hands, and Asmodeus is just down for the count instantly. All right, board killed. Let's roll a new initiative.
Yep.
You're going first,
Razor Leaf, go!
which is a mercy deal. There is no first.
What's your
All right, you will see. Board killed. You will see this thing reach down and once again rip off a chunk of its shell, preparing for battle.
Maybe that's wrong.
You're up, Orkill.
I'm gonna do it again. Fuck.
Shot. All right. The creature in front of you sees that you are not a good target for what it was going to do, and it is instead going to try something else. It lashes out at you with these nasty claws. Oh no!
What the fuck?
I got bad news! I got bad news!
What?
That was a slash! So that's a crit!
Oh fuck! I know how
You
that
also
feels.
healed. You also healed Borkill. They're not at full health. They took damage.
Oh shit, you're right.
So we got ourselves a crit here, boys. And because he's got tough claws, he gets stab on this.
Oh my god.
One shot.
So you're gonna go ahead and take 24 points of normal damage.
Okay.
Jerry, let me know if you want me to step in.
As Borghild just gets a chunk of his fur just slashed clean off, and they look back at you like, what the fuck is this?
I'm gonna get my ass kicked too if I step in, but who knows? Water.
It's your turn, Borghild.
Razor Leaf.
It's gonna be so funny. Jerry's gonna lose his entire team before he even gets inside. Welcome to the Iron Islands, bitch.
Yeah, welcome to the Iron. This is exactly what the fucking iron people used to always think themselves as the Game of Thrones. This badass.
All right, you are taking another slash, sir. This is not a crit, but you're taking a hit. That's going to be worth 16 points of normal damage to Borghild.
Slash is surprisingly like really good normal attack.
You're up, Borghild.
Razor Leaf. Yes!
That'll do it.
Fuck yeah.
That'll do it.
19 do something special with Razor Leaf? I forget. Did we come up with something like that?
Yeah.
19's a crit on Razor Leaf.
Crit on a Razor Leaf is also 19, yeah.
Fuck yeah, good.
It's not only natural 19. That's a 17.
Yeah, only
Oh.
nat 19.
Fuck, I had 2 Sorry, I got excited.
All right, 8 points of grass. You succeed in doing the following damage.
Oh, damn.
Jerry, are you taking any moves after Borkill?
Can Jerry throw his axe at it?
I'm gonna say yes.
What it like out of character? What's the repercussions of that?
He is welcome to attack you now.
I'm okay
If he
with
kills,
that.
if he kills Borkill, you're next. That's the repercussion.
Jerry's gonna Kratos this motherfucker.
Make a range dexterity attack.
X? Okay, yep.
Unless you're gonna get up into melee with him, which is unwise considering how he has manhandled your 2 strongest Pokemon so far.
You know what? I am gonna get up into manhandling range.
So be it.
Oh, I accidentally double clicked, sorry.
Does not matter. The first one was a 20. So I need you. I think we gave you a D6 on the axe. Was that right?
I believe so.
So I need you to give me a D6 plus 10.
Nat 1. God damn it.
Womp.
Just go.
I'm okay with that.
What type of damage did we give you on the axe? Was it ghost or was it steel?
I'm pretty sure it's Ghost.
I thought it was steel.
It's steel type damage?
I
I
thought
don't remember.
I thought so,
One
yeah.
of the two.
Do
I
you
guess I'm
want-
okay with rolling it, but
Do you want it to be steel type damage?
yeah, actually I would like that to be steel type damage.
Okay. And then it is henceforth steel type damage. Jerry, you bring down the axe with a vengeant fury to save Borkill from being slaughtered, cracking this thing's shell in 2 and causing the 2 pieces of it to retreat into the water.
Jerry's gonna flip it off and grab Borkill and walk back to the rest.
You fucking dickhead. So the 2 of you are just observing the interest of the as Jerry comes back over to you, very much less happy than he was before. Oh no, Borkill, you don't heal. You still got as much health as you had.
Did I heal him on accident?
Yeah, he says 46 on him now.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
interesting.
6. You got 6 remaining HP, sir. So, with that said, welcome to the Iron Islands, everybody. I'm going to distribute some XP.
Where there is no place to heal.
Wait,
Welcome to hell, motherfucker! Ah!
no?
Yes. Welcome. Where if your Pokemon dies here, you're gonna have to wait until we get back to Canalave before you have any Pokemon.
Fucking what?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Yes.
Did
Oh,
you catch it? Or did it leave?
I killed it.
Oh, you killed it?
Him. That's really a problem.
He didn't kill it.
That's fucking rough, isn't it?
Can I look for some more? This weird ass freak of an island.
Well,
Welcome to
I mean,
No, I
there's an awful lot more island to explore than the 10 inches off the boat you walked.
We walked 10 inches off the boat, got our ass kicked. Before we
You
even
will
got
find-
off the boat, I got my ass kicked.
You will find that there is not a lot of wildlife left after that commotion that Jerry caused.
We'll get you another one, I promise.
He's like, I don't want another one. Fuck that thing.
Probably wants to grab each one by the neck and throttle.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker! Well, back to the top tour, Kendra. Tells you're unable to find any other wildlife. They seem to have all fucked off.
Yeah, no. Alright.
So what's up, Kendra?
I will tell these two, be like, A, Nichols here, but B, the second part for the thing that I needed to do for my assignment, my side quest, if you will. There's a building on here that is thought to be leaking chemicals into the ocean, causing the coral reefs to die.
No.
We could get these fuckers. So if we could find that place, take some photos of them doing that, or some videos or whatever, that would be great too.
I agree. Let's do it. Let's move up.
Let's do it.
Go in here.
Save the-
Whoops.
Tazzle just falls down the fucking cliff.
Ah! They got him light. Son of a bitch. Do I have to go all the way around again?
Where do you guys want to go?
We go to this house?
Oh, there are actually two places. We can either go down this way, or this way.
I don't see where you're pinging. You're pinging somewhere.
Go all the way up. So you can either go to the left over there,
Oh.
or you can go over there.
Yeah, but if you play the games, you know you can't go that way.
Yeah, well, real life. So fuck off. This is
They've been
And I
doing this
can
since
climb-
'96.
And then I can climb a 3-foot gap.
Yeah.
So where do you guys want to go? Group tally.
Just run it in.
Communicate with one another.
Where do we want to go?
Let's go up those stairs to the cave.
Okay, there's a lot of caves. There's this cave, and then there's
Technically,
this.
it's the same cave.
Let's go into the tall cave.
You want to
One's
go
a
into this
high
cave?
entrance, one's a low entrance.
Gary's just gonna point at that cave.
Okay.
That one. I want to go there. Up.
Anybody
Tazzle,
bring an
where do you
escape
want-
rope?
Pedro doesn't care.
I don't give a shit as long as I find some cool shit in here.
Uppies.
All right, let's go to the tippy top, I guess.
He does. Jerry's like uppies.
Just fucking sprint your ass up there.
He just-
Yeah.
you guys are going inside?
Yeah.
No other
Inside.
You want to
objection?
go in this little house here, or is there nothing here?
It's up to you.
We should probably investigate this.
Yes, what the fuck? That's the first thing I said, and you were like,
We got
You're
to
like-
the top, and we're like, wait a minute, there's
Yeah.
a house. Let's.
I'm like, hey, Kendra, maybe we should go in here. She's like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's go in through this door and just go sprinting up
You,
the fucking thing.
You guys head inside,
I love this.
and there is a little seating area with like a little kitchenette against the wall. And there's an elderly gentleman sitting down with his leg crossed over his knee, sipping something warm out of a teacup. And as you enter, he greets the three of you and he goes, "Oh, your new face is here. Welcome to Iron Island."
Hello.
Greetings. How are you?
Oh, well today. The weather is fine. The wildlife is calm. Can't ask for much more.
Oh, you missed the fight outside.
Awesome. Nice. We heard that there's a construction place or whatever here. Right next to the-
Oh yes. The refinery.
refinery.
They said-
Yes, you'll find traces thereof all throughout the caves. A bunch of unsavory folks coming and going as they please, making a mess of the place, I'm afraid. Do your best to ignore them. Don't let them ruin your experience.
Okay. Also, have you seen Nickel at all?
Oh my, that's a name to call out. Are you compatriots, friends, or looking for a gym challenge and chasing him to the ends of the earth?
Kind of the last part, but we're also friends with Rudy.
Oh, fair. This is fair. All right then. Yes, he actually has been here for the last few days. He's probably somewhere deep in the mines at this rate. It's one place that he tends to go for solace. You're not the first group of adventurous trainers to hunt him down, though. He won't mind.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Awesome. And what was your name, sir?
Oh, I suppose you can call me the foreman if you please.
But if you wish to be more personal, then I am. Oh, this is risky. I don't know. Just stick to the foreman for now. I'm afraid, dear. It's a long story.
Foreman. Do you work for the refinery?
No. The refinery does not technically have the legal right to operate here at all. I work for the Islands Preservation Society. It's a conjunction with the Rangers Association.
Oh!
Nice.
My purpose is to preserve the wildlife of the Iron Islands. There's unique species here that do not exist elsewhere, you see.
At hearing this, Jerry's going to run over and just start to mimic like a skull on his head. Like with his hands best he can.
You have to do a performance.
Yeah, go ahead and do a performance to see if he understands you.
I have to look this up every time. I apologize.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma? Oh wait, I got 0 charisma. That might be.
Preservation system.
Are you
Oh no.
proficient in it?
So, Jerry, you kind of try to mime what you think is a skull, but it just kind of looks like you putting on a hat with your hands in front of your face for some reason. He's like,
I'm not sure I understand.
Jerry's gonna take out his axe, just carve into his other arm Q bone.
Oh god. Would Jerry even know what a Cubone is?
I'm waiting for a Cubone for 2 years now.
Jerry, he's incredibly disturbed by what you're doing. He's like, oh, good lord. Can you please remove this gentleman from? Don't get blood on my floor.
Yes. Sorry about that. Jerry, stop. I'll just like pop him on the head and be like, stop it.
Wait, but can he read? I'm gonna keep pointing to the arm.
He's refusing. He's disgusted by you attacking your own arm with your axe.
You're covered in blood. He's not gonna look at it.
Then Jerry's gonna grab Kendra's head, point it to the arm, and just point it at the arm, then furiously back at the man. Like, translate.
Use your big boy words, you little bastard.
You spelled it correctly. Jerry should not know what a Cubone is. So.
Jerry, make me a. You're right, Jerry. You shouldn't technically know what a Cubone is. You can know of them, but you shouldn't know specifics. Jerry, make me a history check.
Alright.
See if you spelled this thing correctly.
Hold on, let me just. Okay, plus 1.
No.
So, Jerry, what you carved into your arm. What you carved into your arm is the following.
C-O-N-E. Cone.
Jerry's gonna make a religion check.
Cube, no.
Jerry's going to make a religion check, praying that this guy figures it out. Gods.
Let's go. Fucking hate you.
I've been waiting. Not even just looking, but waiting for a Cubone for almost 2 years now.
There's the power of God. Anime.
Since 96, I've loved Cubone.
Kendra, roll an insight.
What are you trying to insight?
What Jerry's trying to say.
You're getting
Yes, you can.
Cubone someday soon.
Yes, you can.
I'm just picturing Jerry's just like Scrat right now doing the charades.
She's like, I don't know what you said, dude.
Kendra, you only understand that what he meant to carve on the second half was bone, but you don't really know what he means.
I wrote cone.
So, Jerry, you take him out and be like, oh, please, God, just make him understand. And he like manages to look back at you for a moment, and he can see your arm still all fucked up. He's like, oh, Lord. But you,
deal with your injury, self-inflicted though, maybe. There's a pamphlet on the wall there about some of the unique species we preserve on the Iron Islands.
And Jerry's just gonna put his hands together and just bow. Like
an old Asian man.
and then just go grab the pamphlet and quietly flip through it in the corner, looking to see if there is a Cubone. Can I actually?
Stop.
You're looking specific. So Jerry, again, you don't know exactly what a cubone is. You kind of know what one looks like. So you're looking for something you recognize.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
put some cool things through my pamphlet too. To myself.
Mm.
We'll all get a fucking pamphlet. Jesus.
The only
See,
way they
Carter,
can
you are fortunate enough, Jerry, that you do find what you're looking for in this pamphlet. Such a thing does exist on this island.
But where?
I will ask the foreman. I'll be like, good sir, are there any Pokemon we're not allowed to catch on this island?
I'm taking one, damn it.
There are a few that are off limits. Primarily the matriarchs of a few clans, because if you remove the breeder, then they might go extinct. And typically, anything you catch must be reported.
Okay.
Alright. What do I
Your
got left?
Your Pokeballs will be scanned as you leave the island to see if you've made any unregistered catches. So I beg of you, do not be cute. You will be caught.
Okay. Do you don't have a healing station here, do you?
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear.
Understandable. I figured. I'm with Professor Palm, and we're actually researching the effects of the refinery. I'm trying to keep it hush hush, if you will, please. On the coral beds on the drop off.
Oh, that is well known among anybody with a brain around here. It's highly destructive.
Perfect. Oh, Foreman. Thank you for giving us some of your time. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm always happy to help. It's my job.
Last question. Is there anything that we should look out for, danger-wise, or anything else?
Well, I mean, there are some very agitated Pokemon in the inside of the island, and some very strong individuals at that.
Fair enough.
Particularly, there are three Apex Pokemon on this island, which we can't keep track of sometimes, but they are relatively dangerous. Unless you're a trainer of the caliber of, like, Nickel, he often comes here to battle and or study with these Apex creatures.
Interesting.
But I don't know much about the three of you, but I'm not gathering from the individuals you have with you there that you're of the strength to withstand one of them. Do your best not to irritate them, and if you do irritate them, apologize profusely. They're fairly humane.
Well, thank you. What side of the island is the refinery on?
It primarily exists if you enter the caverns through the top entrance. It primarily is buried internally. They dig into the space underneath the island from inside the cave.
Gotcha. Perfect.
And given that I've talked to the three of you for a while, I can tell you're not part of that group that is actively destroying my ecosystem. So if you need me in the future, you can look up my name, Rykard.
Rykard?
That's right, yeah.
What a cool name. Fucking, that's so dope.
Seeing your garb there, young man. What ranger level are you?
Tazzle. You speaking to your Tazzle.
Sorry, say it again. Chloe was.
What level ranger have you achieved, young man?
I am rank 1. I'm still basically training.
Recruit.
Yeah.
Although I'm mostly retired, I was a level 8 in my service.
Oh. Wow.
Tazzle, get his number.
It's an honor to be in your presence.
Oh, this is why I don't open with that.
Do you know, Tazzle, what's that old man that we met back in,
The blind guy?
Yeah.
I haven't. I took that note. Echo.
Echo?
Do you know Echo? He went blind.
I'm afraid I do.
You do? Afraid you do? That doesn't sound good.
Oh, we butted heads a few times, but I would consider him an old friend. One I haven't communicated with for a long time.
Yeah, I met him
Sir.
a while back. He's
Served together with him.
yeah. He said he's blind now. Unfortunately, you probably witnessed that or knew of that anyway.
Was there?
Tazzle has a pager number if you would like it to see if you can get in touch with an old friend.
Yeah.
Or you can have the landline there. I don't have one of your fancy pagers.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll get his landline number. Whatever that is. And I can give him, I'm pretty sure I have Echoes, yeah. I'll give him Echoes too, because I most likely have that saved somewhere.
He reaches out for this number. Oh, so basically, you're gonna have to like write it down on a piece of paper or something and hand the paper. And as he grabs this piece of paper from you, you can tell his hand is like shaky but very firm.
Yeah.
And he kind of just sets it down on the table in front of him.
How'd you spell his name? I can't.
Rikard, Rikard.
Oh, Rikard. Okay. Kind of like Rikard.
Yeah.
Okay. Rank 8. Shit.
Retired.
Yeah.
You've met 2 retired fucking rank 8s.
It's I almost fucking pat myself on the back. I was like, oh, it's almost like that's not a coincidence. Smack, 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 smack.
I feel like this is like the White Lotus from Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's like all these like super fucking old people just converge together eventually to defeat the evils.
That's good. That's good.
Hunter is very silent.
I will say nothing.
See, this is why Hunter is one of my best friends. I know him. I apologize.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. He is a retired ranger, and that is all you need to know about him right now.
Totally not a part of the fictional White Lilies that is now in this game. Instead of White Lotus.
Silver Rose.
White lilies, that's lame. Silver roses. Can you stop postulating at story elements you don't have any reason to know yet? Son of a bitches.
I just popped in my head. I was like, oh, that's
Ask him questions if you want to know these things. God damn it! All right.
I know you. I know you. God damn it.
Tazo, do you have any questions for the retired ranger?
Does this guy have any work for me, specifically in the ranger zone?
Near
Highway to the ranger zone.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
That's as far as I go.
Like, yeah, kind of similar to like what Echo might have had, or you know.
Well, fucking ask him.
Not at the ankle, babe.
How do you pose that question to him?
Is there anything I can help with?
How do you
While
mean?
we're here, that not just explore, but maybe can
Oh.
help with anything.
I mean, sure. If you like, if you feel like you're capable,
Yeah, I'd like to try anything.
save me the trouble of doing my rounds. If while you're in the caves, if you can just confirm for me that the three Apex are still floating around in there, haven't been relocated, driven out, or otherwise taken away. You can confirm the presence of all three of them, I'll be grateful.
What do they look like?
Oh, each is fairly unique in and of its own right. I think I want to leave some adventure to you. You seem like adventurous young Pokemon trainers and not tell you everything.
Fair enough.
You'll know them when you see them, I believe. Trust your gut. If something in that cave seems far and away more powerful than everything else around it, that's your creature.
That's yours. Alright. So, okay. 3
But I will give you a hint just so you don't return with false information. You're looking for a humanoid blue creature. That is one. The second will be a large mammalian sand-wielding monster. The third, a purple behemoth.
Okay.
I have no idea what any of these could be. Okay, let's go.
This could be like a evolved Sandshrew. Interesting.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna switch out Board Killed real quick as we get outside, and then mount Helithian.
I was gonna say, if you were gonna say Asmodeus, you can't do that.
Stop rubbing it in, dear. I'm already on the verge of tears.
Asmodeus got wrecked the minute he stepped off the boat.
I made it up the boat. Oh.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. Oh, it's the green deer. The weird deer. Hello, green deer. You will be a weird deer. Do you guys have anything else to say to Rykard? But what's up?
Just really quickly, since we all have a pamphlet, can I investigate the pamphlet to see if there's any fire types that I see in this? Even though
You may. Fantastic. Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation is my specialty.
It's my specialty. Let's see. Lovely. The answer to
Dirt
your
takes
question.
one pick. Dirt
Answer
takes
to
one.
Feel. The answer to your question is yes.
Ooh.
There are 2 known fire type species on this island. The first, I'm just going to tell you their names because you'll know them. You're a fire type trainer. Considered very rare, but known to be present, are the presence of Torkoal.
Oh, man.
I want it.
And unconfirmed but claimed are creatures from the Magby line.
Magby.
I'll-
Okay, that's good. Could get a breeding pair of Magby. That could be cool. That could be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Magmar or Magmochar would be fucking phenomenal.
Because Fuji is boy, so if I get a girl Magby, it'd be pretty good. Listen,
Hello, clear mind too.
Torkoal would be dope. Torkoal would be dope.
So once again, any other questions for Rykard?
No, I think we're good.
Jerry's gonna just sort of point to his arm as if to ask for a bandage.
The first aid box by the door.
Jerry's gonna go raid it. And he's gonna... Can I roll to see if there's, like, extra stuff I can just quietly take?
I did.
First
what
aid box.
can I
So-
take
There's a
that
lot of
feels-
extra things. It's a first aid box. It's supposed to be there.
Maybe
There
it's
is-
been used properly.
There is anything you can anticipate being in a first aid box. There's alcohol wipes, bandages, gauze. What's that word? What's that thing called? Sticky tape, band-aids of a couple different sizes, disinfectant cream, stitches,
Jerry's
a small stitching kit.
gonna grab a little bit of everything and address his own wounds.
Rykard watches you just scoop a dozen things out of the first aid kit. He goes, Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Jerry's just sort of gonna open up his robe to just reveal his scarred, broken body.
Jesus.
I've seen a lot of things. That was not needing to be one of them.
Mega Man in a roll.
Mega Man with a half dick. No.
Oh fuck, I forgot. I'm an innie now.
Not quite. Not quite. He's just a grower, not sure.
Alright, I'll peek into my pamphlet for things that might be interesting.
It appalls and amazes me that Tazul is not asking the second highest ranking ranger he's ever met any questions. Tazul, this place is not known for its flying types. You don't see anything that particularly interests you.
Nothing,
Save
not even like a
Or
stinger type.
let me. You know what? No. For interrupting me, no. No, there's not.
Merry Christmas.
There's one creature you recognize, and it is a purple, obnoxious twit that you have fought on many occasions. That are claimed to exist in low numbers on the island.
Alright.
There may be a handful of individuals, led by one matriarch. It is noted on the pamphlet. The matriarch of these creatures is one of the do not engage creatures of the island.
One of the apex.
It's not one of the apex, it's just one of the don't fight this if you can help it, it will probably kill you. It's like if you knew, imagine it, let's play, right? If you lived on a chunk of savanna and you knew there was an adult male tiger that lived there, you'd probably tell people don't fuck with it.
I mean, I could
Kill
tell them
her.
that, but I would also know that tigers aren't found on the savannah.
You know what? You know what?
Uh-oh, penalty. Just like me.
You know what? You know what? Now there's no Magby either.
Fuck you, zoologist.
Keep talking shit, I'll keep genociding species.
Hey, I wasn't talking shit. I'm a zoologist. When you say something like that, it triggers me. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't say it to mean offense.
You know what? You know what? How about this? How about this? You know what? You go swimming in a river and I tell you an adult hippo lives in it. Are you gonna fuck with it?
If a Powdon comes out, then no.
I'll think
What was
of
I gonna do?
questions for after this trip, hopefully.
Sure. You have time. Are you going to dismiss yourselves at this point and head on to the island, or?
Yeah.
I will roll an investigation to see if there's any ghosty boys in the pamphlet.
Oh, you're gonna check the pamphlet for ghosty boys. There are no confirmed ghosts in the pamphlet. You didn't really need to. Actually, to be fair, you didn't really need to roll this. It's one of your specialties. You would know
Okay.
if there were. Yeah, there's not really any confirmed ghosts on this island. If there are any, they're not native. They'd be invasive creatures.
And you know what we do to those? We kill them.
Like Florida.
Oh my.
My powerful ring. Punch him.
I mean, punch them to death, yeah. So, you guys have your heading. Anything else before we head inside?
Here we go.
Alright.
We have. I remember that. Oh my god.
That was the best Disney intro ever. For like a
Makers.
Disney movie.
From the makers of Disney Studios. Here we are.
How's it going?
I'm gonna grab the three of you. So you guys enter into the. Oh, what?
Before we enter the tunnel, I didn't do anything yet. I'm asking because we did discuss this a little bit the other night about enchanting gear with the arcanas high enough.
That will take time to develop.
Okay. How do we start developing that?
First, you need to develop an aptitude for steelworking.
Okay, we can enter the tunnel now.
You need to be able to craft considerably good armor before you can start applying enchantments to it.
Okay.
Or purchase considerably good armor and then start applying enchantments to it.
Gotcha.
Basically, you need the armor before you can do the enchantment part. All right. Welcome to the Iron Islands. Hyperion becomes very uncomfortable. Strafe does not want to be here.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Nickelback should be brought here.
I know, I thought of that too as we were on the boat. I was like, maybe I should have brought Nickelback. Because the only
Now,
one I have was
two options, folks, before we zoom out and start looking around. Darkness mode or no darkness mode?
Darkness Blood.
Darkness.
Okay. And we shall enter Fog of War.
Oh, fuck. Nice. Maybe it should be alright.
Me?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Why?
So, Fog of War. Welcome to a dark cave. And everyone, are people's lights working?
No.
Shit.
Pressure right now. I'm good. Out of in game, I can't see anything.
Somebody move. No lights.
Oh, no,
Well,
no.
bitch. Well, bitch. Hold on. Let me. Why didn't that work? Did they change how this works?
Pressure. I was like,
They update so often, I wouldn't doubt it.
They did. They changed it.
Don't fucking say to me, hey Kennedy, by the way, do you know CPR IRL? Don't fucking say that to me. You don't say that to somebody. This is
I was just checking.
Jeez.
It's worth.
Christ.
It is worth knowing, actually.
I took a class like 12 years ago.
Hey, Kennedy, do you know CPR? Are you okay? All right.
You should have called 911. Just no.
Welcome.
Next time, if I ask a weird
Yes.
question, I will phrase it in a less concerning way.
You very much should be careful.
CPR
apologize.
yourself.
CPR yourself. All right, guys. Welcome to the Iron Islands. Starting off with Kennedy. Welcome to the Iron Islands.
Welcome.
You see a lift in front of you with the capacity to carry two of you at once.
Wait, Hunter, sir.
Yes.
Jerry still sees nothing.
I was gonna say they might see a lift. I, however.
Ye have no vision. I can fix this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You do not deserve to see. Let there be light.
I can see, sir. Thank you. I can't. I mean, Hyperion can't see, but Jerry can see.
Hyperion doesn't need to see. I'm not fixing everybody's Pokemon. That would take me 10 years.
All right, fair.
Unless it's story relevant for Hyperion to be able to see, I will ignore it for now.
Alright.
Welcome to the Iron Islands. Kendra sees a lift in front of her, with the capacity rating on a plaque next to it. This thing is capable of carrying about 1,000 pounds per lift. Which, depending on which Pokemon you have, leaves room for only about 2 of you at a time, but if you put your Pokemon away, there's certainly plenty for a couple of people.
You know.
If you just take the lift on your own?
I don't know, I'm waiting on these motherfuckers. You coming or what?
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll go too. I'm gonna join these two sprites.
Meow.
What the fuck's the lift? Am I not on the lift?
Turn yourself.
Oh, I'm on the lift. Come on there.
Alright, fair enough. Well,
He's small.
you guys are pushing your luck a little bit. You notice the lift starts to click slower than it could with the amount of people on it, but it is able to lift up eventually, and you arrive at the next level of Iron Island.
Okay, guys, do we go straight, left, or right?
I want to go.
Nice guys.
I want to go. Actually, I don't know the left, but.
Left. This
Roll a
looks
die
like
3.
it could be. And this is left. This way.
Will you please?
But it could. This. I kind of want to go this way though, because I think this may be.
I want a perception check from the 3 of you, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Natural 1.
God damn it, Tazzle.
This
You're
is my
supposed
place,
to be-
too.
You're supposed to be the perceptive one. God damn it.
I'm still higher than.
Alright, well, Jerry, you notice out of the corner of your eye a little red creature. It goes, hello.
Charge!
I just run this poor creature down on a mount. Actually,
You don't know what it is.
I know. I'm gonna clack my axe against the wall to get the other two's attention and stride right up to it.
Do we give it? Does Kendra give a fuck?
Hello.
Kendra does not give a fuck.
Kendra doesn't give a. Fucking Kendra is still just like, Jerry, shut the fuck up. We're trying to figure something out right now.
The creature reaches into its little bag and it pulls out a little grassy cupcake for a Hyperion.
Adorable.
I want to trade with this little gremlin.
It's not a fucking villager.
And the gremlin's a bird.
It's got cupcakes in pockets. I'm curious.
Hunter, just FYI, I'm gonna take out Firebolt for this so that way I can have more light sources.
Well, that's a reason. Well, there's a reason that it actually feckin' matters, and you turn his low light on, and 15 feet of low light, and dim safe setting. There.
It's still can't see it.
God damn it!
Well, yeah, right there. Oh no, it's not.
Save settings.
Yeah, no. Dude,
Thank
move 'em around.
you.
Oh, I guess.
Like
Notice how
where
he
to
puts
go.
off. Notice how he
Why?
puts off low light, not bright light. Hello. Tazo, where'd you go? Speak for yourself, man.
Oh, I'm going towards where Jerry is.
Okay. Then do. That's what I can know. Because Tazo, you will immediately recognize the little deli bird in front of him. Hello.
I'll be like, well, if Tazos cool.
Kendra Firebolt is immediately spooked as something grabs a hold of his tail, and behind you hear, "Hello!"
Ambush!
Not these two again. These little fucks.
Hello!
Again?
Kendra is just like, oh Jesus, not these two again. And then immediately Marshall just lets himself out of the Pokeball and he's just like, ow!
The bird looks down at Marshall. Hello!
We'll find
He pulls out the most well-polished ball of mud you've ever seen. It's like a marble the size of your head, and he hands it to Marshall, who is just flabbergasted. He's like, "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." Marshall immediately just sits on his butt in the cave and is just transfixed on this polished ball of mud.
Hunter, is this actually an item board?
I mean, he can keep it if he wants. It's just a ball of mud.
He's doing
It's an auto crit mud ball.
Like, it doesn't do anything. It's just a ball of mud that has been hardened and polished. But
polished
It's the
ball
best
of
mud shot in the world.
polished ball of mud.
The Christmas mud shot.
hello, Jerry.
Love
He
this
hands
motherfucker.
you. He reaches up to you and has this little paper box with a bow on the top of it, and he's offering it to you. Hello.
Jerry's gonna roll a perception to see if there's any more of these little dudes around.
Not that you can see, Jerry.
Jerry's
Hello.
gonna stoop down from his mount and cautiously take the box.
Okay. He just immediately lets it go, and you're now holding this little paper box.
I open the box, I suppose.
You are spooked immensely as the box lets off one of those little party poppers worth of confetti.
What?
Tazzle, you now see down by your feet. Hello,
There's a third?
Yeah.
Jerry. You did not. Jerry, you looked around. You did not see any.
I rolled a dirty
Yeah.
20.
I know, and he's not there. The only bird in this cave is the one you're looking at.
What? Okay.
Tazzle, before you at your foot. Hello.
Oh, hello. And I'm gonna reach out for a big hug.
Hello.
I'll kneel down.
As you hug this penguin who is very cold to the touch, they immediately reach into their bag and they find you this very lovely little feather, and they stick it in your cap.
Aww.
That's pretty adorable, actually.
It's like a snow owl feather.
Rare indeed.
Hello. Firebolt, you are just greeted face to face by this bird that gives no fucks about your personal boundaries. He's just right in your ear. Arr!
He gets right in between Kendra's legs and he just goes.
So this little thing will just waddle up to you, Kendra.
Kendra will lean over and fist bump the little guy and be like, "Good to see you again."
Kendra, you will receive, as he reaches into his bag, there's this little paper box.
I will accept it kindly. Say thank you.
Jerry's gonna look back to Kendra with a confused look, like, what's the lore on these guys?
As you look back to them, you see Kendra and Tazzle are both bent down, like interacting with air. They're acting like there's something there, and Firebolt is all upset, but you don't see anything.
Jerry's gonna regret quitting drinking.
And you just hear the creature that you were looking at go, "Hello!"
I'm gonna look back at it, and you know what? I'm gonna look back at it, and I'm gonna pull him onto the mount with me.
As you yoink him, he's not very heavy. He just pops right up onto it. He's like, "Hello." He's now standing on. He basically you pull him up, and he immediately hops up, and he's standing on Hyperion's head. Hello.
Hello.
Somebody stop me.
Kendra, do you open your box?
Yeah, I'll open the box.
As you open the box, you lean back a little bit, as inside the box is this little lit candle that just lets out one little like. It's this little celebration firework, and the candle extinguishes. Hello.
Thank you.
What in the quantum physics bullshit is this? No one is questioning anyway. Dazzle, you get this little bird. Hello. And after he puts a little feather in your cap, you find left in your hand as you walk away is a little box. Hello.
Please let there be macaroni.
Please let there be what?
Macaroni.
No.
I'll take that too.
Dazzle, I'm going to presume for you here that you open your little box here.
Yeah, that's happening. Alright.
As you open the box, you find inside this very crudely drawn little doodle of yourself.
Riker. Okay. Yep.
You can tell that the marker that was used to make it is still open and like leaking onto the edge of the page. And there's a little crudely like 5-year-old-esque drawing of you.
Of me?
That's adorable.
It has you, and somehow there is a little strafe next to you, pictured in the iron tunnel.
Oh. Oh my god, it's awesome.
You know it is you because of your whip, the ranger outfit, and it shows the little feather in your cap.
Oh. That's a fast
Magic means to be
I loved it. I love that Jerry is just like so confused. What is this quantum physics little penguin?
Welcome.
There's like, am I seeing God?
I prayed too often. God damn it.
I didn't even drink anything. What the fuck?
It's like, I've been praying too often. I need to go back. This is.
I need to go back to being lawless.
Still got
Nobody's going to initiate any further interactions with the bird.
I'm gonna. Jerry's gonna put his mouth around his beak.
What?
God.
You can see he just barely manages to open the back of his beak. He's like, "Arr!"
I will pat my jelly bird on the head. This is. Be like, thank you.
Ah, hello. Oh. Jerry, you will feel if you leave your mouth in this position long enough, the little Delibird gets kind of confused, and you can hear sort of a gnarly sound of like, and you can feel it start regurgitating.
Baby bird me.
And like a baby bird, it just like fills your mouth
Oh.
with like the most pleasant malt whiskey you've ever tasted.
Oh.
Jared's gonna spit it out and start sobbing.
It's like
sobbing.
it is the smoothest. Like you're like, what the fuck is it? It's just not even alcohol. It's just like drunk juice. You're like, what the fuck?
I've been assaulted by a penguin.
I have been assaulted.
I've just been juiced in the mouth by a penguin.
I would say that.
The little
exploded in your mouth.
Kendra, as you pat him on the head, you can feel his head is very cold to the touch, and he's just very receiving of your pat. He's like, hello.
I will continue to pet him since he is appreciative of the pets.
Hello. Hello. And he looks over at what to you it looks like nothing. He goes, hello.
Andrea knows these mind games from what happened last time, so she'll just wave in that general direction.
Do you look in that direction?
Of like, because she remembers like how we each had a different one that we couldn't see last time, so she'll just wave at like these two from since this
So,
one.
so you do turn around and wave at these two, is what I'm understanding.
Got it. Yes.
Okay. So, of course, when you turn back after waving, yours is no longer there.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Dazzle, they pull the same trick on you, and they point off into the distance behind you and go, hello.
Oh, yeah.
And as you, just for the briefest moment, turn to look, the penguin is gone. And Jerry, as you close your eyes to cry about the juice that was forcibly inserted into your mouth, when you reopen them, the penguin is no longer there.
Did you speak for the first time? That cocksucker!
Actually, can I roll to see if I know sign language?
Jerry, what was so nice that he gave to you today?
You can't just arbitrarily learn sign language on a single roll. Roll a history check to see if you ever learned it.
You're right.
College in no time.
Yeah, that's what I had to do and figured out Kendra knew sign language.
Did you ever learn sign language? Jerry knows a little bit of sign language. Not fluently, but he knows a little bit.
Jerry's gonna look back at the other two and just sign. The fuck was that?
All right, well, Kendra, you'll understand him at least.
Yes. Kendra will be like, those were the Christmas deli birds. Or the holiday birds. They're like little elves, kinda.
You said that so nonchalantly, like that was just something everybody knew.
Jerry's gonna repeat, what the fuck?
I know. We didn't believe it either until we met them last year. It's really quite cool. Yeah, and ignore the lore mind games. We each had a deli bird and we couldn't see them. So that's why if you looked at us, they weren't there. So
Jerry's just gonna say, oh, okay.
Because, yeah, that's a thing that happens in reality.
you should roll to see if you believe me or not, if you think I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I will make that roll, actually. I don't believe you.
You don't believe her.
Tazzle wouldn't know anything about fucking sign
Be like-
anything about sign language. He never.
I'll relay to Tazzle, be like, he's just saying what the fuck.
Okay, but he's gonna go to Jerry and be like a shrug, and then
And he also
crotch
thinks
check
that I am
suck it.
bullshitting him.
Like Tazzle's gonna partially think he's fucking with him, so he's gonna be like a shrug and then tell him to suck it. The crotch. check. Like suck it, Jerry.
He thinks that I'm bullshitting him when I tell him about the birds.
Kendra, you hear a loud, like, hello! And you can see a part of the cave is much more visible than it ought to be for you. And you see a little bird pointing down into a chasm. He goes, hello!
Oh.
And then he disappears.
Kendra is gonna keep facing the grunts, and then she's gonna pat Tazzle and be like, we're not gonna go that way. Or we are gonna go that way. Right, backtrack. Kendra's gonna face them and kind of just like put her arm back and tap Tazzle and be like, so do you want to fight people today?
Fuck yeah, with what I got left, yeah, let's kick them. Kicking the shit out of them.
This could be bad.
Let's go find... We gotta find those apex predators.
Should we put our jackets on?
Oh,
Jerry's gonna be mad.
Sneak attack?
you're right. Well... you might actually be right.
Jerry's just gonna hold up the axe at that. Just point to it.
No, Jerry. Remember?
No death. No tree.
And
Oh, no tree.
I'm just picturing Jerry looking like Rico from the Madagascar film. Just like, oh, just dejected.
Swallows back the dynamite.
Kaboom.
I guess we can put on our jackets.
Ow.
Because we're not, like, out known to be fake. We still never went to get our checks. It sucked.
You're halfway across the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you think we should throw them on, we can throw them on.
I mean, I'm saying if we throw the jackets on and act, because we're higher ups now, they'll have to listen to us. We get a rundown of what they're doing here, and then when we get a rundown of what they're doing here, we choke them out.
I agree. Let's go. I should have run to go back, but let's go. Strafe was a little nervous. Maybe I'll put him away for now. No, I'll keep him out because Marshall's out, so he might feel a little better. I don't know.
I have Marshall and him. I have Marshall and.
Oh, you can Firebolt too. Then I'll bring out my only two that I got left. Here, let me bring them out.
It's fine until you enter combat for them to be multiple. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because there's limited space in this cave, so you're gonna be getting in everybody's way. But what are we doing?
We're gonna go straight right. We're gonna go right.
Okay.
Can you highlight?
Kendra, you now see these two grunts sort of
fuck.
talking to each other, not paying attention to one another. They're not paying attention to you approaching.
So wait, they're not paying attention to me?
No, they don't really acknowledge you approaching at all. They're just kind of chatting with one another.
I will whistle, a dog whistle. I'll be like, "Hey, where are your superiors? What are you doing up here?"
The fuck is your problem?
And I was told there were some people up here. I came to investigate. That's what I'm asking him. I would appreciate.
No shit, there's people up here, you frickin' idiot. Good lord.
I don't appreciate the disrespect.
Frankly, I don't give a damn what you appreciate. What the hell, you fucking brain cell lacking? Be asking you questions, you fucking investigating people up here. What the fuck?
I was told to.
By who?
fucking
Who
harass.
exactly would give you such an asinine order? Of course, there's people up here. Legitimately, who gave you that order? I'm deathly curious.
Michelangelo.
What is that?
What he said is what he said.
What he said?
Michelangelo, that's right.
Michelangelo. Right. You want to give us your name and badge?
No. Jerry,
Sure.
watch up. Their heads off.
Although from my jacket, you should be able to tell that already.
Yeah, right. Trust the jacket. Sure.
You want
Trust
my
the
badge?
Yes, I want to see your ID, actually.
Here, go. Have your fucking ID.
This doesn't match with your jacket.
What are you talking about? Obviously, it matches to my jacket.
We never got upgraded, did we?
Yeah, we did. We got upgraded at the fucking. We got brand new badges and everything.
Yeah, we got the patch upgrade, but I don't think they had us go and get our. This is
That's not a leader class. That's not a leader class jacket.
This is something we didn't do outside of game. It's something we
getting
didn't
the
do, and I'm trying to remember what it was because we went and
You
did
put a
something.
le-
We didn't do all of it.
He
We're
goes,
getting
you
the
put a
custom-
leader. He goes, you put a leader patch on it, and you've got an ID here, but you know nothing about this facility, and a leader would not be deployed here with no knowledge like this. You're suspicious.
Do you want us to
Who do you
call
report to?
Tara? Do you want us to call Tara?
Yeah,
You don't fucking know Tara, you lame ass bitches.
Jerry,
Leader
call.
here.
Bitch, I got you
Leader-
your vacation
Oh.
time.
Jerry's gonna pull out the phone.
Show them Jerry's number right before you call him.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Jerry's gonna take out the phone, type in the number, show it to them, dial it, and then walk over to Kendra and give her the phone because I can't sign through a phone.
Wait.
He's like, I don't know
Wait.
what I'm doing.
before you hit send for the call, see if they recognize it. I want to know.
Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna dramatically show them the phone.
Whoop-de-doo, random digits on a phone. You're still suspicious, and I want to know who your superior is.
Okay, fine. Jerry, phone.
Jerry's just gonna prance over.
That's disappointing. Okay.
Wait,
So are you gonna dial the number? Are you gonna dial the number or continue to use the as a threat?
Oh no! I'm gonna dial the number.
Oh, okay. It rings for a while, and nobody picks up.
Are you fucking serious?
And we roll to see if Jerry has a frying pan in his beard just
He
for
doesn't
the
have
com.
He doesn't have time.
You and your random object! Knock it off!
Jerry, you have never picked up a frying pan.
Okay.
And all the kitchens you've been in, no frying pans.
Can Jerry pray for a frying pan?
There's a limit to what
You
is
get one
possible.
per night, one per day.
One miracle from God a day.
You get one Deus Ex Machina per day, and you blew it on getting Asmodeus killed.
Oh yeah, that nat 20 was actually a nat 1 in disguise.
Kendra, you can tell that the call was like not received because as you look at the phone closer, there's no signal in the cave.
God damn it, no signal as usual. These fucking caves. What are you two doing here anyway?
Our jobs, you twit.
What is your job? To stand around and be a bunch of assholes?
Wouldn't you like to know, you fucking spy?
Jerry's just gonna kind of tap the axe on the side of his belt. Just sort of eye Kendra.
Kendra's gonna give her a no. But like a subtle no. no, you're not. We were told there were suspicious figures up here that weren't normally in this location. And that we had a couple of people that were supposed to come to this location, and you two were here. So how do we know you're not the suspicious assholes here?
Well, why don't we just walk up to the commander and ask him, huh? Holy shit, are you gonna call that bluff? Out of character, holy shit, you're gonna call that bluff? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, this is escalating. They're like, you know what? Cool. And they start walking.
Well, I was gonna say, right before they start walking, Meat Beep's probably gonna realize that even Tassel's getting kind of annoyed at these douchebags. And he's gonna walk up. The mean head is gonna walk up and kind of give like a little growl at them.
A bird growl. I don't know that birds can growl, but they'll be like.
Well, it's just supposed to be like he has the growl ability, so that's why I was like, it's kind of like an intimidating, like, I'm about to fuck you up, bitch. Shut up. You don't want me to rage.
He goes, that bird's about to lose a head if you don't control it. And he starts walking. They start walking on this precarious. Oh, you're actually okay. You're gonna follow them. So be it. So be it.
Kendra's gonna look back at Jerry as she's following them, and she's gonna make a little, kind of like a jazz hands movement. Tell him to ghost.
Yeah. Jerry's gonna put Hyperion away and do exactly that.
There's a couple things I could do. Tazzle's getting in the aggressive mode.
I'm gonna ghost for now. Shadow Sneaky, I'm not mobile.
Do you guys want to try to drag him back here?
Are we calling their bluff or no?
I ain't following these fucks.
I'll follow them.
I'm about to have Meat Beep drag their asses back here.
The ballsiest.
Like you still have claws that could kill kittens.
I'm about to bring stick to kneecaps.
They will continue to walk away from you whether you follow them or not. They're just assuming you're going to come with. Either way, they're going to go talk to their commander.
Who we think is supposed to be the commander.
So what's the plan?
Actually, after that comment, Tails is probably gonna get a little fucking pissed off, and he's gonna losing his head. He's actually gonna go up and fucking grapple one of them.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
He's gonna tap one of the dude on. There's obviously a dude, probably a girl or whatever.
Seeing that Tazzle has lost his mind and fucking is doing this now, Kendra will go up behind the other one and try and choke him out.
Jerry's just gonna smoke for him with the axe turned backwards and just start bludgeoning for any joints he sees.
No.
I need both of you to make a grapple check.
Grapple check?
Yeah, but I'm not killing him.
Strength check.
Strength check. Plus 6. Let's go.
My strength sucks. I was gonna use Duo for that because he's better, but
15.
Let's see, 15 and...
Tazzle, gag the other one since you failed.
15 and 8. Well, if he failed to grapple, he's going to fail to do anything. He's not going to be able to get a hold of this guy. Let's see here.
would we get a surprise round or not?
It's still a grapple. Like once you grab them, he's going to know you're grabbing him. He's going to try to resist it.
Flash.
Let's see here. What was I going to say? I'm trying to figure out what I need to roll here. I don't have the stats for these guys, so I just have to... Bam! 1 and 2. Okay. So, Kendra succeeds in grappling. Oh, Christ. 21.
I mean, man. Oh, fuck.
So, so Tazzle, as you in your rage approach and attempt to grapple, did you say the larger or the smaller of the two? We'll say.
I'll say the
Why would you go for the larger one?
large. Well, I don't know if it's like a well.
Okay.
You're in
So
Is there a guy and a
dude.
is there a male and a female? Is it just?
I'm gonna leave it ambiguous. We're just gonna say big one, small one.
Alright. I mean,
So you go for the bigger. You go for the bigger of the two because it's the one that was rude to me. Beep. As you go to grapple onto him, you immediately become aware that he's much stronger than you. He grabs your arm. It gets wrenched sideways, and you are counter grappled with your arm locked sideways behind you. Meanwhile, Kendra manages to get a hold of the smaller one. It takes a little bit of a fight, but she does manage to get them in a loose headlock. So you have kind of a Mexican standoff where the big one is threatening to break Tazzle's arm, which he could very easily do in bird form.
Mhm.
And Kendra now has a loose headlock on the smaller one. And Jerry, what was your maneuver here?
God damn it, Joshua!
You said don't hit him with the axe. That's what I said. Then you said no.
Hit him with the blunt.
Not with the blade!
I said with the back.
Hit him with a lead pipe.
All
Hit him
right.
with the
Well,
chair!
Give him the steel chair.
I'm gonna hit him with the handle because if I hit him with the back of the axe, it's still a mace and I could crack their skulls. So yeah, I'm gonna just
Try it.
start swinging the heads.
Try it. Roll an attack. Melee attack, so strength for me.
Oh, well, that's
Which one did you swing for? The big one or the small one?
yeah. I'm going for the big one.
Okay. The big one positions Tazzle in the way of your strike, and you bludgeon Tazzle on the head.
Oh, good.
Roll me a d6 plus your strength.
Tazzle, I'm so sorry.
6 steel damage. So Tazzle, you take 12 damage as Jerry incidentally puts a crack, almost a crack in your skull, and you feel blood start to trickle down your head. I need a perception check from the three of you, please. Okay. We got 15, we got a 26, and we got a 6. All right. Well, Jerry, luckily for you, you're too short for this to matter. Tazzle and Kendra, you hear a very gentle, very commanding but calming voice in your head that says, "Duck, children."
Kendra is gonna grab, take Duck, but take the girl she has with her. Or guy, whatever.
All right, you're gonna bend them over with you. Okay, Tazzle, do you just wrench yourself downward? It's gonna hurt a lot, but do you do so?
With my lightness, I want to try to do some kind of acrobatics where I don't fucking. I can like untwist my arm and some way, shape, or form. Like use like the
So-
rock wall or some shit. This is probably
Okay,
rocks.
but in this moment, you have a moment to listen or not listen to the voice in your head that just told you to duck.
Yeah, I'll give it a try then. Yeah. So what am I?
Okay.
That would be a dex, I'm guessing. Or strength.
You can just do it. It's just gonna hurt your arm. It's basically gonna Indian twist your arm. It's gonna be sore, but
Okay.
You and Jerry, this won't matter for you, but you will notice very clearly over the top of your head. So, Kendra, you pull your person down with you so they don't get hit by this, unfortunately. Tazzle, you are able to wrench yourself free just in a moment, causing a pretty serious twist on your arm. Not enough to break it, but it hurts like a son of a bitch. And right over the top of your head, Jerry, this Arctic blast of just snow and ice just carries the guy who was grappling Tazzle away, and he loses his grip by his head being grabbed by snow. And Kendra, you feel the legs of the one that you're grabbing start to slip as the floor where just they are standing turns to ice. If you're going to let them go or not.
I will let them go.
Almost like a slip and slide, you watch the land become a gradient that carries them off into the darkness. And even Firebolt begins to see his breath as it is suddenly quite cold. And in a moment, all of your Pokemon are returned to their Pokeballs.
We just fucked up.
There is a bright light, preceded by two hellos. Oh, wrong. Yeah, hello.
They're over here.
They're back.
This time there are two of them. But more importantly, Kendra, before you walk forward, behind them is another figure.
Obama class!
Oh, that's wonderful.
And you can see he's giving you all this like hearty wink and a laugh, and you can see one of his hands still covered in snow, as he is obviously responsible for the disappearance of those two.
Thank you so much, Obama class.
He ushers the two birds away, and he walks forward to the three of you. He hands to each of you a thin tablet of ice and a pen, which does not write with ink, but instead has a sharp blade on the end of it.
Like an ice pick kind of thing.
Sort of, but it's more like a glass cutter.
Okay, yeah.
It says on the top of the tablet, in these bright, glowing letters, "Make a wish."
Hunter, I'm gonna do a YOLO.
This music's perfect.
Hunter, I want, out of the list of gifts I've given you, you to choose.
Okay. Love that. Noted.
That's what I figured we were gonna do anyway. But
Well, what he's going to do is highly based. I'll tell you two things. Part of why I wanted a list was to see, was to dismiss wishes I couldn't grant you, so that you didn't have your hopes up about things you couldn't have. But the other half was because there is a mechanic at play here for whether or not you write something, or what you write is going to matter quite a bit. So, Kendra has decided to leave it up to fate based on her list. Tazzle and Jerry, are you going to also leave it up to fate based on the list you provided me? Or are you going to write something?
Am I allowed to write down a Pokemon that, like I said, I shouldn't know?
You are able, the way this will work. Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
um,
A cute
so he's
one's
gonna be-
not too shabby,
but it's not off the table. So is that what you're going to write? You're going to describe a Marowak?
Yep.
Now here's a question for you. This is a devilish question. How much of Jerry's nature is seeping into this pen as he writes?
Oh, this is a very important question. This is a very important question.
What do you mean is nature?
How much?
I mean, how dark and broody is Jerry as he's writing and interacting with this tablet? Is his ghostly nature in the forefront? Is that depression he's feeling very lively right now?
No. It's urgency he's feeling.
Okay.
Urgency and fear.
Urgency and fear.
Fear.
That may be enough.
Fear, he says. Okay. But you are going to specifically wish, is what I'm understanding, Jerry.
I am going to specifically wish, yes, sir. Unless we do want the mechanic to be randomized completely, which I do respect.
Well, the trick is, all right, let me just, because this is Christmas and because we're not going to be playing for a week, I will just reveal my tomfoolery for you. Leaving it up to random chance makes the result stronger. You can wish for something, as long as your wish is approved, like as long as I haven't told you you can't wish for that, you can specifically ask for something, that's fine. But if you just tell me I want something from this list, I'm going to roll it, and whatever it lands on, I'm going to give you a stronger effect than I would have if you specifically asked for it because you left it up to chance.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm still going to describe the Marowak.
Beautiful. And you're doing so with fear and urgency on the mind.
Yep.
Lovely. Tazzle, you're the last one.
I'll do a random one of the ones that you think are good.
All right, random of your list. For the two of you that wish random, you are handed this tablet, and you just, nothing concrete comes to your mind. You stare at it and you're like, shit, I don't know what I want. And Obama Claus sees this, he goes, and he just touches the top of the tablet and then touches each of your foreheads, and the tablet begins to fill itself out. And for you, Miss Kendra, are you okay with your wish being known to the other two? What gets wished for?
Yeah.
So you have 4 items on your wish list here. Technically a 5th, but the 5th is a specialty case. Let's roll a d4.
Not me. Oh, you're rolling a d4.
Oh, would you like to do it? I'm okay with this too. Let's let you do it. D4, Kendra. What does your heart desire most? Number 3.
I think I know what that is.
Number 3. Okay. Kendra. Your world is suddenly full of vibrant color. And like an index. What, you want to switch? What do you mean?
You want to switch?
No, this is fine. I approved the wish. It was on your list.
No, I'm saying like switch form.
Well, it's number 3 in there. And look at your list.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that works. Forgot that was number 3. Okay, never mind.
Kendra, your world is full of vibrant colors. It's like everything in this cave is suddenly very vibrant and alive. And before your eyes is a library of creatures that you've dreamed about. Kendra, will you roll me a d10, please?
10? He's keeping it to a 10? Ooh, 8.
An 8. Okay. I think Kennedy might faint. This is one of my favorite fire shinies. So
I get a double whammy?
Oh,
Kendra, you reflect on your journey and the creatures that you've seen, and a particular individual just flashes before your mind. And suddenly in your arms, apparated almost out of nothing, is this golden fox.
Oh my
I'm done.
goodness.
What?
I'm done. That's it. Game's over.
My game is over. I succeed. I win Pokemon. I'm done. Ready for the
hey, sir.
She's happy with the gift, I think. Is what I'm understanding from this. Josh, do I take this as an expression of joy? I don't know. Or is this extraordinary disappointment?
She's looking like the Joker over here with her smile. It's ear to ear.
So, and you, Tazzle, on your list that you gave me, there are 5 items. Tazzle, will you roll me a d4, please? Because one of those wishes is not approved.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 3.
One of the wishes is a no.
I don't know the order that this is it.
Ooh.
Because one was removed, so I don't know the list.
Who's threes?
Interesting.
Ooh. Tazzle, sir. Obama Claus reaches out to your tablet and he looks at it and he goes, oh. And he asks for your hand.
In merit?
And he goes,
Yeah, all the presents.
And he
All the
looks-
presents.
so you instinctively give him the non-hurt one. He goes, and he points at the broken hand, not the broken hand, but the hand that was just being like twisted. And he runs his very like leafy appendage over the top of it, and you can feel the wound disappear as it is chilled away. And this chill runs throughout your entire body. All of your muscles contract and release and contract again from this chill. And when he's done and he lets his hand off of you, you suddenly feel like you are capable of moving so much faster.
Speed buff.
Speed
Tazzle,
buff.
I want you to do 2 things. Increase your dexterity score by 1 and add 5 feet to your movement speed for me.
Well done, sir.
That's pretty cool.
Normal's 30 speed, right?
Normal is 30, so now you can move at 35.
I don't think I changed it since I was last broken. Okay.
And your dex score, whatever the total dex was, go up by 1.
Alright, 13 to 14.
Which I think puts you in a new bracket.
Yeah, it's plus 2 now.
Fantastic, which is also going to increase your AZ by 1.
Yes. Oh,
Shiny Ninetales looks.
And again, because
nice.
I appreciate that Kendra's still gushing about that. That makes me
Fucking Shiny Ninetales is so cool, man.
he's so cool, but he's so goddamn dumb.
What do you mean? He's so
No,
cool.
it's a quote. It's a quote.
Oh. Don't talk to her like that.
Oh, you wish for it to be a female, and so it is.
No, I don't really care. I'll just like, I'll let you roll for it.
You called it a her, so it's now a female.
Okay. Nice.
And then finally, Jerry, I'm gonna throw a whole wrench in your plans here. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
I know it's
You-
meant to be.
I don't know if Josh knows enough about Pokemon to know what I'm about to do to him.
No, but Kendra's gonna really hate it. Like, really, really, really hate it.
So you write a description of what it is you're looking for on the page, and he thinks about it for a moment, and he looks into your heart, and he goes, and he kind of tisks you for a moment, and he looks at you, and he gives you this look of like, now you know that's not really what you want.
Oh.
And what forms at first is the spitting image that you were thinking of. But then, very quickly, the tone of the creature is charred black. And the bone that it's holding ignites in a ghostly flame.
That was shit.
Fucking
That was far away.
And before you is not necessarily what you were hoping for. It is a Marowak. But it is a mutation of a Marowak that more closely aligns with Jerry's soul.
That's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Oh my god.
That's gonna be so mad.
Seeing the new baby, Marshall's gonna pop out the like,
Hello! And the baby's like...
Marowak?
No,
What,
it's an Alolan Marowak.
what's a Lola?
Alola was a region. This is a regional form of Marowak. It's from Gen 7.
This is
So-
so fucking
It's a
cool.
Fire what? Fire,
Fire ghost.
or fire.
Um,
Fire ghost, yeah.
yeah, it's a fire ghost type. It's worth noting, by the way, Kendra, due to the nature. So, worth noting for you, first of all, Jerry, because you wished for an evolved Pokemon, he's going to spawn at level 5.
That's okay.
Kendra,
Fire.
your random chance, you didn't even know the species it was going to be. She will spawn at level 6.
There you go.
Damn!
Let me mark these down. So, and Tazzle, you just feel capable of so much more than you ever were. Your body feels limber. Bird form feels lighter and easier to maneuver. That's true, you have 15 AC now when you're in bird form. That's awesome. On Kendra's tablet, near the bottom, there appears a second set of words. A second wish. But not a wish for her. Reaching into your heart, Obama Claus finds that you wish for good things to come to Blake. Somewhere deep in your heart, you want something nice to happen to him. And Obama Claus sees this, and under normal circumstances, he looks at this tablet and he goes, you can kind of get this look of like, under normal circumstances, he wouldn't grant 2 wishes. But he sees a selfless wish that doesn't benefit you. And he goes, and gives you the biggest, warmest smile. And he taps your forehead, and you feel your wings just immediately sprout.
Oh.
He plucks a single shadowy feather painlessly from your wings, allowing them to return. And he holds up a single finger. He goes, just a moment. And he disappears for a second. And after about 15 seconds or 30 seconds of being gone, you're like, is he gone?
Marshall's distraught. He's like, Dad, no!
And he appears in a puff of snow. And where he was holding this other feather, he is now holding one nearly twice as long, vibrant, fiery orange, dripping with red embers. It exudes a strength that is magnified multiple times over what Kendra's Phoenix time feels like to be around, in just the one feather. And he takes it, and he lifts his finger up, and he curls the feather around his finger and squishes it into a ring and holds it there for a second to let it cool. And in an open palm, he hands out that ring.
So cool.
And he gives you a wink, like you know exactly what this is, right?
I will take it.
Kendra, as you feel it, the first time your skin touches it, your mind is flashed away to somewhere else. And almost like in a third-person perspective, you see a face that you haven't seen since you came to this world. Your father, sitting in a room alone, where he was apparently washing away some sorrow. Now in his hand is a black and red feathered ring, like the one you're holding, made from your feather. And as he is holding it, you can see he clasps it very tight. And you can just see from your perspective his eyes kind of start to well. And you are flat back to your own mind space. And Obama Claus gives you one big smile. That roll, that 4, the ominous 4, as everybody else in the room is like, and Kendra's not bawling. What is this moment? What is happening here?
There will be tears in Kendra's eyes, but as she puts on the ring, she puts back her mask, and then looks at Obama Claus and says, "Thank you."
Kendra, whenever you run your hand over this ring, something inside of you, though you don't get these visions every time and you're not transported like you were just now, every time you touch this ring, there's a warmth to it that almost feels like touching a memory. And every time you touch it, you just feel the presence of Blake. And Obama Claus looks into your eyes and through the magic that he's capable of, he passes the intuition onto you that the ring that he gave to Blake is doing the same for him.
Why'd you have to hit me in the feels, man? This may be my idea, but still, fucking.
It was your idea, but the execution.
My feels.
And with your wishes granted, Obama Claus looks at all three of you. He nods his head to the side where he sent those other 2 grunts. He puts up a shh, like, don't tell anyone.
Kendra will wait.
He pats Marshall on the head with a big bushy hand.
I've grown dead.
And in a puff of snow, leaving a powdery snow puddle on the ground, he is gone. And the 2 little birds take a step forward and they go, "Goodbye!"
Hello. The fucking kid.
So, let's do some statistics, shall we? What is the nature of these 2 creatures that we've just generated? Starting with the first one and the second. Okay. Oh, well, Josh, can you pull Marowak back out for a second?
I don't actually have him. Oh no, yes I do. Yes I do.
I was gonna be like, you fucking better.
So for a bigger reveal later, you know. So the face that is revealed to Kendra, I'll just show this as a fun progression for everybody's story. The face that is revealed to Kendra is this gentleman sitting in a room. He looks like so. And he sprouts for a moment when Obama Claus comes to him, like I said, a wingspan that doubles that which Kendra is capable of producing with a fiery intensity uncomparable. And one of these immense feathers is plucked and taken for the ring.
Hunter, can I get a reaction of Obama Claus appearing in front of him? What does he do? Be like,
Huge.
I'm going to say it goes something like this. Blake is very fast. So Blake immediately notices this isn't even, like I said, let's not say immediately. This creature appears in a puff of snow in front of him. He's like, it takes only a second for Blake to overcome the shock and just immediately stand up. And Obama Claus just puts a hand on his forehead and just instant soothing potion. And Blake's like, the fuck is happening? He does the same thing to you where he boops the forehead and the wings sprout. And Blake's wings are a little more intense, so it knocks over a bunch of shit on the desk next to him. And then he looks to both sides like, what the fuck is happening? Obama Claus reaches forward, plucks a feather, and then disappears into snow. And Blake is just left there like, open mouth, like, he looks down, he grabs the cup he was just drinking from, and he pours it down the sink next to him. And then he reaches into his pocket because he feels something weird, and he finds that little black ring. And as he touches it, he has a similar moment where his eyes are suddenly dragged away from the plane that he's in, and he gets a vision of you standing in this cave holding the ring that was just made from him. He sees your eyes start to well up, and you regain your composure. He sees you standing next to what he assumes are your friends as you're in close proximity with them and in wherever you are with them. He sees that you're doing well. He sees your wings and what they've become. And you see a single tear, or you won't see this, but you won't see this, but a single tear just steams down his cheek. And he feels this, and he's like appalled by it for a moment, but he kind of just lets it happen. In his head, this is the first confirmation he's had since he was dragged into this world that you are okay.
Who is Blake?
And now
Say your dad.
he not only knows that you're okay,
don't fucking worry about it.
I don't want to know.
now he now not only knows that you are okay, but he has a memento of you and how far you've come since you got here. How's that for in the feels?
Dude, I
It
couldn't
makes
have
me
done
cry,
a better fucking Actually, I get to
So
add my...
Kendra's over here bawling, and freaking you've got Jerry over here who's just like, oh my god, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And Tassel's just like a little Tasmanian crack addict. He's like, I feel so good.
Oh, I needed this. 15 AC.
It's like I've got icy hot blood.
Moment where she can
I can now attempt to run away from Kendra when she tries to punch me in the face.
It's like he's got icy.
a child on cocaine and high sugar.
Oh my
That's
god, I'm not
exactly
on
what
drugs,
sugar is.
guys. I just have... I have
I'm on a
Percocets and
sugar
other
crash.
morphine pills, but it's okay.
I'm on a sugar crash. Yes, that's pretty much where we're at. So, the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with, because we're not going to play next week, and I don't want to leave this on a cliffhanger. You hear a very commanding voice walking up the road in this way, right here. You hear a very commanding voice come out of the darkness. It goes, "Oi! Jackets! What are you doing here?
Taking a piss.
And this absolute monster of a man holding a Team Void member under each, an unconscious Team Void member under each arm, comes walking out of the shadow.
Oh my
Jesus.
god! Run away!
We're in danger.
Retreat! What the fuck?
And that's where we're gonna end.
That is not real. This is how I'm thinking right now.
If that's what Mikkel looks like, I'm scared to know what Rudy fucking looks like.
You've met Rudy before, you know what he looks like. I haven't made him a sprite, but you know what he looks like. So I'll do the comparison here. Rudy is a 6'8", fairly muscular 80-year-old man. This guy is not as tall. He's still probably like 6'6". He's still a giant. He's not as tall as Rudy. Rudy has at least a couple inches on him. But he is easily twice as wide and 4 times as heavy.
That's horrifying.
And Rudy?
Yes.
That's at least
Right.
a 500-pound man.
This dude has been
least.
pumped up.
At least.
In
Yeah.
this moment that
This
this
dude
is
is
actually
shooting up, bro.
Well, put it this way, right? When I gave you the description of how he appeared, he's carrying like 180 to a 200-pound man under each arm like a sack of frickin' potatoes.
Wait a second. Why are we crying from this? Kendra, pull out your sniper rifle and blow his face off! Send it, girl! Send it!
Bring out the wings of justice and fry this fucker.
Maybe Hoka was just like, yippee!
That's just to make you guys are just like, who is that? The fucking Hulk?
Like, quick history check to see if she remembers Rudy's description in this time.
Kendra, you are too overwhelmed by the fact that this man looks like he's going to break you like a pencil to remember that you think you know who this is. This corn-fed motherfucker right here.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? He's just like,
Looks
what's
like fucking
happening?
roids.
I can just like
He's Santa Claus on roids.
Yeah. What the
For the record, because
Ron Johnson if he started juicing.
that's pretty accurate. For the record, because we are not going to convene next week. Yes, this is Nickel introducing.
Oh. I thought this was the commander.
Everybody meet the Canalave gym leader.
I love it.
This is what Rudy used to be until he got old.
Not inaccurate.
No, not inaccurate. Oh fuck.
I
There we
mean,
go.
kind of what happens as you get older in a way.